Hey, it is Saturday night. Welcome to DANtics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. Tonight we'll be testing your trivia knowledge via DANtics 2.0 on Max's Stream Smart Approved software. Sorry.
Did you lose it mid-sentence?
I was thinking about Max.
Like, in what way?
I was trying to incorporate the fact that he was out of town into this thing without going that's nobody's business. But now here we are.
But hey, if there's any problems, Max is not here to help.
I had a fight with myself right now, and then I'm here. Hi, Dan and Crystal. Hi, Jasmine. Happy Saturday night. Is Max here today? No, Max is, I don't know, out doing Max thing. He's Maxing.
To the max?
He's to the max. He's to the max here. But we're going to have a great night of trivia for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you have been enjoying your Saturday night. Yes, we're live at 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern for all you people in the future because we've been backing up the time. It's been good for all of us so far. I've seen a lot of people happy about it. You just have to get used to the time change.
Yes.
What's up, Crystal? How's it going?
I tried to make sure to tag everybody on Facebook so everybody would get notifications. I'm not sure if that's working because there was only 4 likes on the post, which doesn't mean people didn't see it, but usually there's a little more interaction, so I am more confident that people have seen it. I also want to point out there seems to be a bit more of an issue, or not more of an issue, a continuing issue with not all comments coming through on YouTube. So hopefully it does not affect our game too much tonight.
Are you sure? Everybody seems like I can see everybody.
The reason I say that is because Wilton had made a comment, and it sounded like she had said something else prior to that comment should have related to, but there was no comment prior to that.
Yeah, but Midwest people, they could just...
She might have just hopped in mid-conversation.
Right.
Fair enough. Dan, Crystal the Animal Lover is home!
Oh, yay!
She's still recovering, but she is doing it in her own house now. I'm happy to hear that, and I hope you're doing well, friend.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm glad you're on the road to recovery.
Shannon says she's heard California has a lot of rain coming. Yes, I just looked, and it looks like it's now supposed to start tonight at 8, and it's not going to stop. When I looked at the radar, it was just green. The whole thing was just green.
I hope when it's done, it leaves green in my yard because it's pretty brown out there. So
I'm hoping it does not leave brown on my ceiling because Dan pointed out last night that there is a new wet spot on our bedroom ceiling right above the bed.
We spent all that money to get your roof leaked, and I guess you just never know. There was a big roof leak that happened in Blake's room. It soaked through, and now I saw one yesterday in our bedroom, which was a little concerning. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, maybe we'll end up being soggy like a graham cracker.
It's very concerning considering how much we paid for a new roof. But we'll just have them come back out and patch it up again. But you have to wait so long because we get so little rain that you just wait till it rains again and hope for the best. And then if it's not the best, you have to call them to come back out and fix it.
It is not. All right. This is Shannon said they moved the NASCAR race because tomorrow is supposed to be so bad. They moved it to the Clash to today. Is it happening tonight? Do we need to go run and watch it? We need to watch the no passing that's going to happen.
The no passing?
Don just slathers tar on the roof when it leaks. They came back and slathered some tar on the roof, but now they need to just slather some tar on the roof, but they need to fix it from the inside, right? I mean,
they should have to patch and replace the roof as the ceiling as well if there's damage because we paid a lot of money and it's under warranty.
I'm not the most stoked about that, but
yeah, no, it's a little disturbing. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it over the next 5 days of torrential downpour.
Yes, and it's free to get in now for the race. Dane, are you serious? It starts in an hour. They really just threw it because it's I guess
free to get in. They just open the gates. I don't know if you're willing to brave the rain. Come on.
What time is it? 4 o'clock. We could be down there by 5:10. We could be down there in an hour and 5 minutes. We could be down there.
Let's just shut it down and go.
Shut it down and go.
It's free.
It's free, but nobody passes anybody on there, so that's crazy. Yeah, no, I want to watch the NASCAR race too. I thought it was on tomorrow for some reason. I don't know why.
Because she said they moved it. Nobody told Dan.
No, we just got done watching. The All-Star game was just horribly boring for hockey. Oh my gosh, what a snoozer! Oh my god, they should pay me $1 million to watch that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I have the warranty. They'll fix it up, but I'd like it to I guess this time we should see it. The last time it rained, it didn't leak like this in our bedroom. So when does it stop? We have a 3-year warranty on it. So anyway, enough of my Bob Vila talk. I almost said Bill Vila.
That's
whatever. A cheese, right? Don't you get those little things of Bill Vilas?
No, you're thinking Baby Bell, but Blvd is the other thing that it sounded like, which is a cracker.
Different. That's different then.
Linda got our postcard today. Yay!
Oh, fantastic.
I'm glad you received it. That's good to know.
Something of ours is in another country now.
Some people in America still have not gotten theirs.
That's really cool.
Good to know it made it around the world.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna watch the Clash, I'm sure. So okay. Anyway, we have trivia tonight. That's what we're here for. Not social hour, Dan. Oh my gosh, you're in the trivia city, trivia themes. So we have 4 categories tonight. Wilhelmina, I have no idea what they are. Only Crystal knows. She holds those things secret.
It's true.
Yes. So do you think she's got control over the game? There's a questioning there. So we will have 4 categories. We could have 4 winners. Tonight's grand prize winner will win.
There's no prizes here.
$25.
False.
Off of
okay.
$100 Vistaprint qualifying order. So there you go. It's the winner will win that. Don't scan the QR code, you cheaters. So there you go. No cash and prizes. You could win this. $25.
No, Dan, nobody's winning that because there's 4 people. You'd have to split it. That doesn't split evenly. No.
Does. Well, look, if one of them's Crystal the Animal Lover in Canada, it makes it even more money. So that's the split makes it even more. It's $25 American, so it's like $300 Canadian.
That's what you think the conversion rate is?
It was when I was there. I ordered a cheeseburger and they gave me money back. It was crazy. When I was in Canada, I was like, "Here's money."
Give you money back.
Yeah, I felt like right. So there you go. The winner will win that. I'm gonna keep it close to my bosom.
No, don't listen to Dan. Nobody's winning anything. Super chat here from Nikki.
Yes.
Thank you so much, friend, for the support. She says she can't play for a while. She's eating.
Oh, I bet you can. I bet you can.
You can eat one-handed and play with your other hand.
I don't care if you have to use your nose and peck it like those drinking birds on your screen while you're eating.
There's no excuse.
If your parents can puzzle while they're eating, then you can DANtics while you're eating.
It's true.
It is true. If you're having barbecue, pull a toe out. DANtics with your toe. You know? Nikki, somebody was playing the game while they were flying an airplane.
Not riding, flying.
They were flying it. They were driving it to, I don't know where they were going, some place where airplane lands, probably Fantasy Island. I think they shut that place down.
Probably.
All right, Crystal.
Dan.
Let's go over to the first room over here. I guess we should teach people how to play real quick.
We can do that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
If you're new here, here's what's going to happen.
Yes. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Haha. Question's going to pop up on a screen like this. It's going to say something like, where's the smallest bone in your body? You can type in the chat the answer. You can type in 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, or D. Or you can type in the answer exactly how you see it on the screen. You will be automatically scored on the automation. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat.
Let's try that again. When you put your answer in the chat, it is scored automatically by the Stream Smart software. We have no control over any of it. You will see your answer first on your screen. It doesn't necessarily come through YouTube into the chat on our screen first, but everything's automated. So whatever gets to YouTube first is how it is scored.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try it.
Go ahead.
So whatever gets to YouTube first is how it's what?
What?
Take it away.
No, we are not doing teams. This is all individual tonight. Stop eating the cardboard. Don't have cats. It's a bad idea.
I am sorry for anybody who has to read the captions to this show. Are the captions working wrong?
It's so disjointed.
Why are these captions so weird? Stop eating the cardboard. Does she mean question number 1?
All right, it comes up on the screen. You answer the question. Blah, 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 yada, yada,
Hold on,
yada.
that's why you took it for you can't yada. You can't yada.
I just did.
You can't.
You heard it.
Take it away, Dan.
What are you even doing?
I don't know. Let's just play the game.
Sue says cardboard's an essential food group for cats.
It is.
Baxter and Roxy seem to think so.
Baxter's here.
Dan, we got a super chat here from Crystal
Yes.
the Animal
Hi,
Lover. Thank you so
Crystal
much,
the
friend,
Animal Lover.
for supporting us. Hope you're doing well. She says, for the great live shows every week and cat treats.
Thanks.
Which is a significant portion of our monthly budget. So we appreciate the donation. It does help.
They would definitely like that. Thank you for the support, and I hope you're doing well.
All right, so we've got 4 different categories.
Yes.
Each category has 10 questions. You don't know what the categories are until I tell you, because I hold that power and only that power. We'll have 4 different winners tonight. Whoever scores the most points in each round will get their name up on the corner. Dan, show us where. Other side. Other side. Over there.
That's where the
down.
bad weather's.
Angle. Yeah, there. Your name will go up there. There are no cash and prizes. You just get bragging rights.
Yes. Bragging rights. Wait, and my $25 off?
No.
I'll put my Herbie Hancock on it.
A Beer and Bug says, fun fact, when I'm typing in the chat, the video window goes letterbox and cuts off the top and bottom of the screen where I can't read the questions and answers. Oh, I guess you're relegated to listening to Dan read them. Good luck.
Sounds like your electronic device sucks. Oh, yes, look at the OGs are on the screen now. Mooch, Kitty, and Kumiko. Thank you so much for the super chat and for the support, Crystal the Animal Lover.
Kumiko's bitch face is so well captured in that
very
drawing.
much well captured. It came off of a picture from, I think her, outside somewhere, just kind of, being her.
Squinting a little bit.
Being herself. I do have a snuggly cat here. Oh, he's so big. He's so big.
He has been super snuggly today, too. Now you're going to be covered in cat hair.
I am. He does not want to be here.
Not so much. Cat of the year, everybody.
Cat of the year, yes, cat of the year.
All right, Dan,
my
are you
gosh.
ready?
Yes, I am ready. Okay, Crystal, so
over to
what
game
is
one?
the category for the first topic here?
All right, this one is called TV Show Home States. We're going to give you the name of a TV show. You're going to tell us which state that TV show is set in.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Think you can do it, Dan?
Like the Care Bears, like where was the Care Bears state? Like where was the Care
Duh,
Bears at?
Dan, Care-a-Lot. But that's not a state. It's U.S. states. Sorry for anybody who's not in America.
I think they have a gift shop in Care-a-Lot. They have to have a gift shop
They
there, right?
better. It's all about the merch. Why do you think they have 500 different Care Bears?
Well, you know, we're watching that show, The Boys, and they're like in the like 7 building, but like I never see like the gift shop. They have merch, but like I just never see the gift shop.
Beer and Mug, I did not pick The Simpsons. No, these are ones that you should know if you are familiar with the show.
Yes.
To a somewhat like more than passing degree.
I don't know what knowledge of trivia you have in your head. Ain't my business.
Also, it's mostly shows that I'm familiar with, so sorry if you're not.
Yeah.
It's hard to do these because I don't know how popular shows are, and oftentimes I end up searching stuff like most popular TV shows, so that even if I don't watch it, I know like, oh, this is a popular one,
Right.
so maybe people will know it. Dan, we got a super chat here from our friend
What's up, PJ? How you
What's
doing,
up, friend?
PJ?
Hope you're doing well. He says, hey all, yesterday was our cat Lyle's Gotcha Day. Well, happy Gotcha Day to Lyle.
I like Lyle's a good name for a cat. I like that. Hi PJ, hope to see you like in a month, or I don't know. I'm out of here like in a month, Crystal. I'm like Carmen San Diego. I'm going on tour with my sheriff badge.
I'm not mad at it.
I'll be in.
You're going to be Jess's problem for most of the month
Yep.
of March, and I'm
Yes.
kind of okay with that.
Here it is. I'm coming to your town, New Jersey. I'm coming to your Virginia. I'm coming to Canada twice, maybe.
Not all in March.
No, but like all like in the next like 2 months. Yeah. So I'll be around. I'll be coming everywhere. So you
More
just
information
find
to
out.
follow
Yeah,
later.
just find out where I'm coming.
Dan, say hi to your mom.
Hi, Mom. I love you.
Love you, Mom. Miss you.
All right.
All right.
So,
Shall we, Dan?
we shall. We shall. Hannah says nowhere near me. I'll be like waving over your house.
He flies over you every
Where
time
you
he
are.
goes anywhere, Hannah. Don't be ungrateful.
I know, huh? Too bad I can't like Elroy Jetson. You don't get that reference, Hannah. All the way down to your house off of the.
I think the
Off of the
Jetsons
things.
crosses generations, does it not?
No, nobody knows what any like all that old stuff's dying now.
Fair enough. So these
Yes.
are all actual, like, there's no cartoon. I don't think there's cartoons.
I don't even know any of these questions, so you got me.
Well, they're all actual, like, it's not going to be like Bedrock for the Flintstones or anything.
Okay.
It's actual U.S. states are going to be the options. You got this.
Sounds good to me. All right, Crystal. So what is the category? One more time, just to be clear, before we start for everybody here.
TV show home states. You're going to tell us the state where the show is set.
Oh, I am so excited for this one. All right, I am ready, Crystal.
I love that. Like, see, this is why I keep it a secret, because I like to think that as excited as you are when I tell you a new category that you didn't know was going to be a category, everybody at home is like, wow, that's a cool one. And I thought of it all by myself.
Everybody, I hope just wants Disney or Harry Potter trivia.
I know, and I can only do so much Disney,
That's all I
and
want.
I don't care about Harry
I
Potter.
just want to take my
So
wand to turn on the Disney Channel.
pretty much. All right.
All right,
We're
let's do
doing
this.
it. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Dan, we have a problem.
Did you turn on the game?
There it is.
Aha.
I did. Your button's
All right.
broken.
Oh, my bad. Question number 1. In which state does I Love Lucy take place? Is it California? Is it New Jersey? Is it New York? Or is it Texas? Wow.
And this is originally because later on they did move into a whole house, not the apartment. Where were they in the
It
apartment?
takes place in black and white. Like, all black and white stuff took place in New York. Pretty much.
You think?
Yeah, you're a wise guy. Wise guys were in New York. So I think it's New York.
Some people are saying California and
It
Jersey. It is New York.
They never address it, though, right? Because they're always just either in the studio or in the house. You never really see them out in the street.
Yeah, but I think you know it's in New York.
I would have thought, even though I guess New York just because of the black and white thing, I thought that I Love Lucy took place, like, in Hollywood, California, in the Hollywood Hills, where they live, like, right up here.
No. They came to Hollywood. There were episodes where they were in Hollywood when they were filming things and doing things.
But, like,
'cause-
Babalu wasn't like, hey, Babalu! Like, it wasn't, like,
No.
New York accent.
he was not American.
Right.
He didn't have an American accent at all.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, I didn't know it was in New York.
Yes, the primary setting of I Love Lucy was in New York. Dan, I just saw today a pre-order was released for Little People that are Ethel and Lucy from the episode where they went to the chocolate factory and had to, like, put the chocolate.
Oh yes,
in
you
the
know,
thing.
I thought I've seen those. I've seen the ones where it's like all the little people from the other shows that I had in my head that I forgot. Oh,
As soon as you started the sentence,
it was like
I just saw it right before we started, and I thought it was pretty darn
it
cute.
was like Bette Midler witch movie. That was one of them. Oh, the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls, I think, had their little people as well.
Do they? That sounds pretty cute.
Yes.
Brittany wants to know if we're losing a point if wrong tonight.
Yes.
Ma'am, you are. Let's
Yes.
see who got that one right first, Dan.
Scott Somerville got that one right first, followed by April, Shannon, PJ, BRM, Buck, Doris, Nikki, Musical Guru, Sally, and Wilton, all in the points. Yes, you will lose 1 point, so answer carefully. I don't know if we explained that too much.
No, we kind of like explained half of it. I did
okay.
see a couple people were typing out the answers. Let's also address the fact. Let's go over here so we can see Dan. If you want to answer the question in the chat, type in 1 2 3 4 or A B C D corresponding to the 1 2 3 4. It'll be a much faster than if you type out the whole word. You'll have a much better chance. Dale pointing out that I Love Lucy started out in New York, but I believe they eventually moved up to Connecticut. You are correct, ma'am.
Right. Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, Crystal, let's go on to question number 2. The category
April
is...
says pretty good for never hearing about it. You don't know what I Love Lucy is? Girl.
I didn't watch it until recently when Crystal showed it to me. It's actually pretty funny.
It's really hilarious. And I believe there's an I Love Lucy channel on Pluto, which we talked about last night. The Pluto app that
There
you can
is.
get on anything that you can stream things on. Pluto.com, I'm sure. Although I can't confirm that. You could get the app on your phone, though. Get it and go watch I Love Lucy. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty
great.
All right, Crystal, on to question number 2. What's the category again?
TV show home states.
Yes.
BRMX says, I grew up on the reruns. Me too.
All right, question number 2. In which state does Roseanne take place? Is it Michigan? Is it Wisconsin? Is it Ohio? Or is it Illinois?
Don't say it like that.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Look, I just was trying to make sure I used up all their letters to be nice to that poor S that gets no love.
Illinois.
No love.
Not Illinois.
Brittany says it's Ohio. Christina the Goldfish says it's Illinois.
Olivia, you're going to want to put in the number. If you make a spelling error, it's not going to
Yes,
register your
yes,
answer
yes.
at all. So type the number in the
I would have
chat.
typed in 4 instead of the Illinois.
Yes.
Yes. All right. It is Illinois, but who was annoyed by me the fastest?
Me.
Let's
it was
see.
for sure me.
Let's see. What's up, Topo? It is Scott Somerville again. Yes, followed by my kids. Maybe do it. Sue, Hannah, Gila, Shannon, PJ, Liz, Matt's Hobbies, and Wilton all in the points. Dan, the S is silent, Dan. But how do you think the S feels? Like S, right?
Dan,
Yes.
let's do another question before we check our leaderboard.
Yeah, we know that Scott Somerville's in the lead.
we do.
Let's do this. Question number 3. In which state does The Office take place? Is it Indiana? Is it Pennsylvania? Is it Virginia? Or is it Kansas?
Ow.
That wasn't me, by the way.
No, that was Topo. He grabbed my butt.
Overwhelming amount of people, except for Brittany, says it's in Pennsylvania. Brittany, did you not watch The Office? They weren't in Scranton, Kansas. Nobody does anything in Kansas, so I don't know.
Sorry, Hannah.
Yes. Yeah. Most of you know, except for Brittany might be the only one that got that one wrong. Even my mom knows, and she's like... My
She's
mom.
like, what?
Nothing. Let's go to
What
the
were you gonna
leaderboard.
say?
Let's go to see who got that one right first. It is Pennsylvania. They're in Scranton, PA. My kids made me do it, followed by Hannah, BR and Bug, April, PJ, Scott, Gila, Nikki, Liz, and Wilton in the points.
Nice job, guys. Let's check out our leaderboard. Scott in the lead with
Nice.
25 points after 3 questions. Nice job, friend. My kids made me do it in a close second with 19. PJ in third with 17. Hannah with 16. April and BR and Bug each have 15. Shannon has 12. Hilo the Husky and Sue have 10. Doris and Nikki tied with 7.
Great. All right, on to question number 4. The category is what, Crystal?
TV show, home states.
Yes. All right, let's do this. Question number 4.
What? Oh, I hit the wrong button.
It's okay.
There you go.
In which state does the original CSI take place? New York, California, Nevada, or Florida? Crystal, which was the original CSI? Is it his deaf dude? Was it with the deaf dude?
The dude who eventually lost his hearing.
With
yes,
Grizzles?
Grissom.
It's Grizzles?
Yes, and Sarah Seidel.
Yes.
Yes.
What's that? That sounds like something that you get that has side effects. Do not take Saracidal if you're allergic to Saracidal.
If you're Sarah Seidel.
For Saracidal. Yeah, Nancy says it's New York, and Amanda Moline says it's Nevada, and Nevada is the answer.
It is the original one with CSI Vegas.
Wait,
It's
wrong
just called
song.
CSI, though.
Just CSI.
Yes.
But let's see who solved that crime the quickest. It is Sue, yes, followed by Scott, my kid made me do it, BRM Bug, Matt's Hobbies, Brittany, Andrew, Lady JD13, Auntie-Ant, hi Auntie-Ant, and Sally in the points. Crystal, zoom in and enhance to that leaderboard, see where we're at.
Bug says, I haven't watched the new one. They're back, aren't they? Yes,
Yeah,
they
it's
are.
decent.
The Vegas one is back, and I think it comes back in just a week or two. With their second season. Over to our leaderboard. Scott still holding on to that lead with 34 points. My kids made me do it right behind him with 27. Bug with 22. Sue with 20. PJ with 16. Hannah with 15. April with 14. Shannon with 11. Heel the Husky and Matt's Hobbies tied with 9.
I dance like a Muppet.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh. All right, get me out of here. Let's go on to the next question here. Question number 5. In which state does Stranger Things take place? Is it Nebraska? Is it Indiana? Is it Colorado? Is it North Dakota? Or I hate you, Stranger Things. You made my stomach hurt after eating that pizza yesterday.
Oh, that was bad
It
news.
said free Demigorgon inside, but I didn't realize it was inside my stomach after I ate your pizza.
Yeah, don't
my
get
gosh.
that pizza.
I felt like I was in the upside down all night long. Overwhelming amount of people said Indiana. Cousin Wolfie going out on a limb with Colorado. It is Indiana. It is Indiana. Karen's here. Karen, can you help me with this one? Why was the pizza so bad after it was pretty? After I signed off on it.
It didn't even taste that good, but
all right.
the consequences of our actions were dire.
Right.
It was bad. Don't buy the Stranger Things
peek
pizza.
at season 4.
Oh.
All right, let's see who got that one at first. It's Scott, followed by Shannon. My kids made me do it. Healy the Husky, PJ, Hannah, Wilton, BRM Bug, Matt's Hobbies, and Ursula T in the points.
Hannah says it's because you didn't ask anybody about it beforehand. Now we know.
Somebody, I won't say who it was, but somebody, Hannah, was like, you should totally eat that pizza. I had it, it was good. And I'm like, oh no, you're setting me up.
That was about the other pizza that you didn't get, though, right?
Yeah, that was about the mac and cheese karma pizza that I didn't get.
Over to our leaderboard. Scott, still going strong. You know your TV show states with 44 points. My kids made me do it with 35. Beer Bug moving up a little there with 25. PJ going down a notch with 22. Sue with 21. Hannah and Shannon tied with 20. Hilo the Husky with 16. April with 13. And Matt's Hobbies rounding out our top 10 with 11 points.
I want to ask questions like that Michael Buffer guy does. Let's get ready to fumble the next question.
Hannah says, I was just worried about the price. It was not worth it.
wasn't
Look,
worried.
go to
I was
Aldi and get the $7 pizza that'll feed you 3 meals and never make you have stomach cramps.
I just didn't want to go to another store. That's all. I'm like, you know what? I just don't want to go all the way across the 2 intersections. And it was the first, so it was crack-a-lackin'. So I just didn't want to go. So I just
Dan, in the future, let's just not have pizza. That would be a better option.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Stick to what we know. Dan, Beer Bug says, by the way, people were posting about the Harlem Shake yesterday, and I reposted your one-man Harlem Shake to, how am I supposed to say this, Exeter? Is that what we're calling it now?
Exeter?
It was pretty well received.
Was it?
Yeah.
No way, really? Oh, Harlem Shake was one of my favorite things ever. Like a decade ago, I made this Harlem Shake video. And it still was one of my favorite things to do because I had even less knowledge about any of the stuff that I did now.
It was a lot of fun to make.
We did it. It was a lot of fun to make. So, oh my gosh, I'm glad I saw a new life again. Oh my gosh. All right, Crystal.
Yes.
Are you ready for question number 6?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. In which state does Glee take place? Is it Iowa? Is it Indiana? Is it Kentucky? Is it Ohio? Or is it in the Gleeverse? Mm-hmm. Yes. Shannon says it's Ohio. A lot of people say it's Ohio. Nikki says it's Kentucky. Where's Jess? If Jess was here, we would know. Because she champions Glee.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, she's like a Gleek. Is that what they call them? Is that what they call them? Gleeks if you're a Glee fan?
I don't think so, Dan.
Oh my gosh. It is Ohio. It is Ohio.
I had to Google this one. I never watched it.
Even my mom, no. Good job, Mom. Yes, Jess is busy. Yeah, Jess is busy today doing stuff. All right, let's see who got this one the first.
AJ says, India. Not quite.
Shannon got this one right first, followed by Wilton, PJ, April, Scott, Somerville, Hannah, my kids maybe do it, Doris, Laura, MV1, and Ursula T on the points.
You okay back there?
Yeah,
you struggling to read today?
I'm sorry. I was dropping my $25 I was dropping my $25 coupon here that somebody could win. It's warm.
Nobody's winning anything. Over to our leaderboard. Scott still holding on with 50 points after 6 questions. My kids made me do it with 39. PJ and Shannon moving up a bit, tied with 30 points each. Hannah with 25, Beer and Bug with 24, April and Sue with 20, and Gila the Husky and Wilton in real life tied with 15 points.
Nice. Good job. All right, on to question number 7. In which state does Modern Family take place? Is it California? Is it Oregon? Is it Washington? Or is it Utah? Watch me pretend to dab so I can rub my nose real quick.
With the sequins? That's going to hurt.
It did hurt.
I called it.
It was like cat hair.
Tried to tell you.
I got it. There's something on my face.
You think?
I never thought to think where Modern Family took place. I didn't at all.
Think about what their houses looked like, Dan.
Like every other sitcom house, just like out of budget.
It did not look Midwesty at all. It was
California.
very much Southern California.
I don't know. Like I said, it just out of budget. Okay, let's see who Duffy that one the first. It's Shannon, followed by my kids. Maybe do it. Wilton, Beer, and Bug, Scott, Gila, Hannah, Doris, Matt's Hobbies, and Ursula T in the top 10.
Why'd you say Scott's name like that?
What, Scott Somerville?
You said Scott.
Scott.
You usually say Scott Somerville.
It could have been,
and this time it was Scott.
It might have been at the end of the breath before New Era was required.
That's fair.
To
Hannah,
say Somerville. So
Hannah wants to know what the F does a Midwest house look like. Roseanne.
From whenever I look over it from the Google Maps, it's flat. I don't know. I just see squished like 45-degree angle polygons.
There's definitely a look to Midwest houses that is very different from LA houses.
Yeah, it's
very different.
Whatever.
And I don't mean like where we live, because where we live is a whole different. They're all brown, like stucco tan houses. But yeah, very, very different. Y'all got that? What's that? The split level? We don't have that out here.
No,
that's
but
not a thing.
I also think that like whatever houses I saw in the Wizard of Oz, I guess is pretty much what's going on over there.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Over to our leaderboard. Scott's not going anywhere. He's got 56 points. My kids made me do it with 48. Still time to catch up. Shannon with 40. Beer and Bug with 31. Hannah and PJ with 29. Wilton with 23. Sue with 21. Gila the Husky with 20. And April with 19. Gila Husky says no basements in Cali. Yeah, for the most part, there are not basements. There are here and there, but no. Wilton says those split level houses are only way downstate. My brother's in Illinois, and they have them there. Like when you drive through the neighborhoods, like 50% of the houses, I would say, as you're looking, look split level.
All right, Crystal. On to question number 8.
Dale says no basements in Florida either. That's because they're slowly sinking into the ocean.
They would be like let's go down to my submarine. You just take a step down to a submarine underground. Question number 8. In which state does South Park take place? Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, or Montana? All right, today I'm just like so thirsty and my throat's already like trying to like crash land.
Do you need a cough drop filled with honey?
In game number 1. No one wants to hear that. Let's see. Brittany says it's Colorado. Most everybody says it's Colorado. I don't think anybody said it wasn't anything but Colorado.
Ursula, but I don't think she's American. She may not have ever seen South Park. Unfortunately, these are all American TV shows. Wilton, I did say no cartoons. You're right. It's not technically. It wasn't originally a cartoon. It was.
And Deanne says
construction paper.
Casa Bonita. I do need some Ricola. I need some like young Frota. Yeah. Do they have like a throatotomy where like I could buy somebody else's like this part and have it transplanted on there? Ooh, I'd have Barry White.
Dan.
Hey, children.
Let's see who got it right.
Oh,
first.
yeah, okay. My kids made me do it, followed by Hannah, F. Vance, Matt's Hobby, Sue, Scott, Christina, Wilton, Maple Bacon, and BRM Bug on the points.
Maple bacon?
Mm-hmm. Don't get confused with just bacon.
The profile picture is a skull with bacon crossbones and a Canadian maple leaf underneath it.
I love it. I love it.
Very amusing. Over to our leaderboard. My kids made me do it, moving up a bit, catching up to Scott. Scott's got 61. My kids made me do it, has 58. 2 questions left. Either of them can take it. Blah, 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 blah. It scrolled off the screen.
And you do lose a point if you get one wrong.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. All right. Are you ready? We are waiting for Wilton to run back from her laptop. Run back.
Come back,
to the
Wilton.
kitchen. Come back, Wilton. Here comes the next question. 3, 2, 1. Question. In which state does Cheers take place? Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, or New York?
A little tricky one, and sorry to anybody born before or after the 90s.
It is not New York. I'll give you a hint. It's not New York.
If you've ever seen it, I feel like their accents.
When I was a little kid, like, I don't know, like 8 or so, my dad went to this place on work and went into the Cheers bar, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, did you just go in there and they were all in there like you saw on the TV program? Like, you, as a kid, like, I didn't think it through. Like, you know, television's television, and, you know, it was probably shot up the street from me in Hollywood. But but the bar that, like, I don't know if they took the photos from the inside or the outside to show is in Massachusetts. And yeah, just when he came back, and I think he had like a pack, didn't even smoke, had a pack of matches. His matches with logos from the establishment
with the Cheers logo
were popular on it. Yeah, but I was like, wow, were you like in there with those people?
Yeah, hanging out with Norm and Sam.
Norm, right? Or Woody Harrelson. I'd hang out with him. All right, it's Massachusetts, but who chose the shit first? Let's see. It's Shannon. Oh, with the comeback, followed by My Kids Made Me Do It, Sue, Wilton, Hannah, Cyber Husky, Auntie Ange, Liz, and Nikki, and Ursula T in the points.
Ooh, Scott was in 11th on that one. Let's see what that did to our leaderboard.
Ouch.
My Kids Made Me Do It, pushing Scott out of first place now with 67 points. Scott with only 62. Still time to take your first place back. Shannon with 50, Hannah with 44, Sue with 35. Go ahead.
Oh, this is the last question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I can't read anymore because it scrolled off.
Scroll back up. You could just scroll up on the screen.
Nope. Too late.
Scroll you, man.
Nope. Yep.
So that's it. So it's going to be between these two for the last question?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be between Scott and My Kids Made Me Do It.
All
Let's
right.
see where the
wait,
last...
and Wilton, make sure you run back to the computer right now. All right, are you ready, Crystal? This is question number 10. We still have 3 more categories left. Bam. In which state does the Golden Girls take place? Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, Florida, or wherever they filmed Cocoon. Shannon says it is Florida. I was looking for Scott's answer.
Scott and My Kids Made Me Do It have both answered. I'm not going to tell you who was first.
Oh, perfect. Everybody pretty much seems to know that they live in Florida. I guess it wouldn't be Georgia, Alabama, or South Carolina. I guess it'd have to be Florida. Where else do all the old people do when they go fall down? They fall all the way to Florida.
They fall and land in Florida?
Yes, yes. All right, let's see who got this question right. Shannon, thank you for being a friend. Followed by Wilton, Scott, Sue, Gila, Matt's Hobbies, Hannah, Christina, Sarah, and BRM Bug, all of the points.
And over to our final leaderboard. Scott takes his first place back, just 2 points ahead of My Kids Made Me Do It.
2 points. Shannon catches you right back up, though.
Scott,
you're almost on your way to this beautiful...
No prizes.
This beautiful prize that we have here from Vistaprint, $25 off if you $100 qualifying purchase. So enjoy all those business cards.
I'm going to let this run for a minute so everybody can see where they placed. Look at that. Your mom is in 27th place with 7 points, tied with Laura and Mel Shane.
Yes, we have three more categories coming up here that Crystal worked very, very hard on all week long.
I'm not going to tell you what they are.
No?
Nope.
I'm excited. Are you changing the categories around for the people that live on the other side?
Nope.
You're just going straight through?
Yep.
Okay.
Adele actually commented on Facebook saying that she forgot they had something to do today. There's a Bluey event at their local hardware store.
Oh, she blew it.
And she's got a toddler, so of course she has to go. But she's going to try to make it home in time to catch the last category.
Bluey at Home Depot?
Well, I don't know if they have a Home Depot.
What do you
their hardware store, whatever. Like how our Home Depot and Lowe's do the building events. Remember we took Blake when he was a kid, and you'd go put the things together with the hammers.
It's all summertime there, so they're all
they're doing things.
They're all doing things. All right, Crystal, let's go back over to the main screen here. Crystal will write the winner on the screen. Congratulations. And we will come back with our next topic here in just a second.
I want to take a moment to ask everybody if you want to refresh, if your answers were coming in a little bit late, now would be the time to refresh. I did see some people's answers were coming in after the questions finished. So if that was you and it was coming in towards the end, go ahead and refresh right now in between rounds. Dan, we got a super chat from Maple Bacon!
Thank you, Maple Bacon!
Thank you so much, Maple Bacon!
Is it bacon?
Is the super chat bacon? It is not. It is a small dono. Does that mean you're from Australia?
No, because how would you say dono in an Australian accent? That's LA talk. Here's a small dono for the best YouTube trivia
but Australians
game show
do always like
airs
to
on
shorten
Saturday
the
nights at 7:30. Thanks, Dan, Crystal, and four-legged family members. Duh. See? Doesn't that make more sense?
I like to think they don't sound like that.
As if.
But thank you so much, Maple Bacon.
So much
appreciate you being here, and thank you for the support.
Yes, we'll see what cats you have pop up on the screen in just a second.
When the YouTube or when the super chat
And good luck in round number 2 here. That'll start in just a second. Scott Somerville's showing us how it's done in round number 1. Before we go on,
Pierre, I'm pointing out, y'all, it's in Canadian dollars. Thanks.
Oh.
I read good.
Duh. Why would we not think that maple bacon wasn't from Canada?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Maple bacon getting the precious Topo Rizzo mid-pack fam. Congratulations. And thank you so much for the super chat. Crystal, before we go on, can we thank our members?
We can. Give me just a second. I'm clicking on other buttons here.
Oh, no problem at all. We have... there
works.
you go. Wow. We're going to have to make a third row here soon,
85 of you guys right now are members of the channel, which means you have access to all of our previous audio recordings, not podcasts, our members' first vlogs, and the fun emojis in the chat.
Did you say we have over 80 emojis? Or over 80
85
members?
this time.
85?
I updated the list today.
That
It's
might have
85.
unlocked us another emoji for the chat, so I'll have to go check on that. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to adopt a third line. Get out your magnifying glasses and see if you can see your name on the screen here. We're going to have to find a way to make that bigger. So thank you so much for the support.
And thank you to everybody who has been gifting memberships to give new people an opportunity to check out our podcasts and members' first vlogs.
I think that's a lot of fun. A lot of things have come back this week. The CC Mouse podcast is around again.
Yes.
So that's going to be fun. We'll have another episode for you out this coming Wednesday. Jess, if there's another button on the screen here, Jess has launched some Kira plushies. I'm sure everybody knows about... I made that, by the way. I gotta tell you, I made that. Who did not know that there was a plushie coming out? Everybody knows that there's a plushie.
Even I know.
I've seen this one. I saw it a few months ago or last year when I was over there. I was looking at it, and it's very cute. Very cute.
Like she had one in real life? Last year?
Yeah, we had.
Well, I guess last year was like 34 days ago.
Yeah, I think like in October we were messing with them like in October.
Nice.
So we're already on to like the next one and stuff. Like we're like way ahead. You know how like there's like already like another iPhone that's like done.
Right.
Yeah,
we're into the lead time of the next one.
This was last year. So my favorite one out of all of them so far. So yes, we guys do plushies for your cat. No, I don't quite have the reach to make it happen like that. It would be super cool too, but no, I think that's a little bit like out of our reach.
Yes,
it is.
You have to sell a certain amount to have them make them, and I don't think we could sell that many.
Yes. My membership had lapsed. I need to get a new stepper motor for my 3D printer. Always 3D printer first. So,
yeah, no worries. Enjoy the free content.
Yeah, yes. Please put it into your 3D printer.
Wilton says, I saw the real one in Jess's kitchen on Halloween.
Okay, yeah, see, Wilton saw it. They're very cute. They're very cute. So, yeah, if you haven't seen them, check them out. That's all. Thanks to everybody. Look at all this cool stuff, Crystal. We've made it. Don't look at my hair. Can we address that for a second? It got too long.
What's going on? You're mulleting in the back there.
It's like fashionable now.
Oh, okay.
What happened is I was going, and then it just it seized like chocolate, and like the comb got stuck in there and everything.
You're well past due for a haircut. The problem is, the only time either of us ever thinks about it is when you do your hair.
If I can cut this much of all of it off, there's where my mohawk is good at, inside there.
You just flopped a new piece down.
Oh, it's bad anyway. So like my comb got stuck in it and stuff, so I had to I just stopped. But I figured you guys love me so much, and it doesn't happen often, that you forgive me. You forgive me for that.
Yes.
The hairspray can was kind of spitting out. It wasn't like being...
I bought you new ones.
Polite.
Is it clogged or is it empty? Dan, bring it to me. I'll help you out. Jeez, you're so helpless.
Look, I'm the sheriff around here. See, look at Crystal the Animal Lover's let me off the hook. Thanks, friend. All right, Crystal, let's go on to round number 2. What is the topic for round number 2 on your
I don't remember. Let me check.
Yes.
Oh, it is which is the oldest.
What?
So in this category, you're going to have 4 options as your answers, and you're going to have to tell us which of those 4 things is the oldest in that category. So it's not necessarily going to be the oldest thing total in that category, but the oldest of the 4 things that are showing on the screen.
What?
Yes.
All right. That sounds like a lot of research.
A little bit.
Okay.
I told you I work hard on these.
You do work hard on these at night. You do work hard on these. All right. I'm into this one, Crystal. I'm into this one. All right. Let's head over to the game screen number 2 here. And we could start this. Oh, yeah, this was being sponsored by Jess's plushie, but I think we turned it off now. There was not one person that said they didn't know about this.
No.
So
all right,
we'll turn that off.
Your game buttons work.
No.
It
Whoa,
Nice.
there it is.
Good job.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't map the first one here. So.
My kids made me do it. It says, according to my kids, I'm the oldest.
Oh dang! Can you still ground them? Like, are they groundable?
Yeah. Are they young enough to be grounded?
I say it as if Blake was ever grounded.
He will tell you about the one time in his entire childhood where he was making a stupid noise, and I told him to stop making that stupid noise out here and go to his room if he wanted to make that stupid noise. Mm-hmm. And that was the time I grounded him. He had such a traumatic childhood.
You just wanted him to go make the noise over there?
Like, you can make that noise. Please don't do it around me. Go in your room and close the door, and you can make that stupid noise, because I don't want to hear it anymore. And he'll tell you all about the time I grounded him. Traumatic childhood.
Yes. All right, so this is going to be which is the oldest? Dan or Crystal? Oh, Crystal will remind you all the time that he's
so old.
She's oldest.
Dan is so old. Uncle Yukon, I am not older than Dan. I was born in a whole different decade than he was. He's so much older than I am.
Way to go, Uncle Yukon. Way to go, bro. Way to go.
Shall we?
Yes, let's shall. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Which is the oldest of these soda brands? Is it Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, or Faygo? You'll have to let me know.
No team, Sam. Individual only.
Yes, we're just playing regular old DANtics tonight, but if you get it incorrect, you will lose a point thanks to all Max's hard work to make that happen for Stream Smart. Thank you, Max.
Mostly Coca-Cola's in the chat here. A couple
Yes.
Dr. Peppers. I see a Faygo.
My bet was is Dr. Pepper. I picked Dr. Pepper because it was like a serum. Yes. Wasn't it like cough syrup back in the day or something like that? It probably didn't taste like it did today, but yeah, look at me go. Dr. Pepper it is. But who picked the pepper the first?
I don't think very many people did.
No, I don't think so. I think everybody picked Coke. Scott, we all got 10 right answers. Scott followed by Sue, Wilton, Hannah, Misty, Cousin Wolfie, Sally, Dale, Laura, and my mom. What's up, my mom?
Yay.
Only 10 people got that right, Crystal.
Nice.
Only 10 people.
And your
Everybody
mom
else
was one
losing
of
a
them.
point.
Good job,
but here's
Ma.
is a good point thing about losing a point when you have no points, Crystal.
You don't go below 0.
You don't go below 0. So there you go, Crystal. Let's go on to question number 2, and let's forget all about that mishmash.
Let's do it.
Question number 2. Which is the oldest of these cereal brands? Is it Cheerios? I'm sorry. Is it Cheerios? Is it Frosted Flakes? Is it Rice Krispies? Or is it Corn Pops? Crystal, if you had to eat one of these 4, which one would you choose? Because none of these are your favorite by any means at all.
I would be okay with Frosted Flakes. Corn Pops have a disgusting texture. Same goes for Rice Krispies.
What?
I hate puffed rice.
What if Frosted Flakes was replaced by just like, what's the unfrosted flakes one with Cornelius Rooster? Like, just like if it didn't have the sugar in it.
Like flakes?
Yeah.
Just flakes? Unfrosted flakes? No.
I like the Cheerios.
No.
Crystal says Cheerios but like pea, but I don't know who.
They do.
I didn't know that she dated the bee from Cheerios in high school. Because I don't know how the heck she knows that information.
No, they smell the way like diapers smell when they're peed in. Like the way toddlers smell. Like, oh, it's gross.
No, the answer is Rice Krispies though. Snap, crackle, and pop our way to the leaderboard here. I like soggy cereal, by the way.
Wow, Dan.
BRM Bug, Dale, Babs Bunny. No way. Good jobs, Babs. Where's Buster at? And Karen are the 4 people that got that one right. Snap, crackle, pop, Crystal. Look at all these. She's just like marveling at all these 0 points that make her happy.
You guys, nobody peed in my Cheerios. No toddler did me wrong.
Yes, someone peed in my Cheerios.
Sam agrees. They do smell funny. It's a faint pee smell. It's not like animal pee, but like human pee, like kids. Beer Bug says
Cheerios or
toddlers smell like that because they eat so many Cheerios. Maybe, I don't know, but they smell like pee, and I will not eat regular Cheerios. Apple cinnamon Cheerios are amazing.
Apple cinnamon Cheerios. I remember all the jingles too. I had apple cinnamon Cheerios. Before we even go to the leaderboard, we can go into another question because
there's not going to be much happening.
There's not much happening.
This is a tricky category.
All right, Crystal. Let's go to question number 3. Which is the oldest of these 3 Milton Bradley games? Of these 4 Milton Bradley games, is it Yahtzee? Is it Connect 4? Is it Battleship? Or is it Candyland? Wow. Shannon says it's Candyland. Hannah says it's Yahtzee. Wilhelmina says it's Battleship.
I like this. Answer's all over the board.
Nikki says it's Candyland. This one is all over the board. Which of these is the oldest? I'm going with Candyland. Oh my gosh, yes. It is Candyland. But who guessed that one the quickest? Let's see here. It is Shannon, followed by Gila, Wilton, April, PJ, Cousin Wolf, Nikki, Matt's Hobbies, Crystal the Animal Lover, and Liz all in the points. Yeah.
Nice job.
Good job. Good job.
Shall we check our leaderboard?
Yes.
A lot of people got that one right. People did much better on that one.
All right, let's do this.
21 of the
Nice.
41 people playing. So
Nice.
a little over half. Let's see
Not
what our
bad,
leaderboard
not
says.
bad,
Give me just a
yes.
second to update the leaderboard.
Ba-bam.
Wilton in real life in
Ooh.
first place with 15 points after 3 questions.
Not much points after 3 questions.
No. Dale in second with 13. BR Umbug in third with 11. Shannon with 10. Cousin Wolfie and Hilo the Husky with 9. Babs Bunny and Scott Somerville with 8. April, Karen, and Sue all with 7 points. Yeah, not a lot of points on the board there. Your mom in 20th place with 1 point.
Nice.
Dan, we got a super chat
Yes.
here from our friend Amanda. Thank you so much. She would like you, Dan, to please influence Jess to create a Jess and Jamie plushie, please. Maybe with a sled
She
even.
don't want it. Look, nobody wants to see anybody but the dogs. And Jess will tell you that. Even though I bug her all the time, like, hey, like, wouldn't it be so cool if, like, you guys were, like, in the, like, the Jeep had a hole in the top and you were sitting in there? But, like, I don't know, they'd probably meet the quota, but, like, survey says that it's about the dogs. So I've tried before. Maybe you can get them, like, connected to a dog on a pin in the future. But, like, Jess has a hard time just, like, powder puffing herself or whatever. Power puffing herself. So I don't know. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for letting me make money off of her not committing to plushies. But I do. I can see the cute little red Jeep with them, like, you know, like, you know, and stuff, and squeeze it. It's like, guess what we're doing today? Squeeze. So I can see it. So thank you so much for the super chat. I'll definitely pass the information along. She might be listening on the road, so maybe she's listening to this. All right, Crystal.
Dan.
Where are we at? I've lost track of me.
It is time for question number 4.
All right, question number 4. Which is the oldest of these condiments?
What kind of mints?
Condiments. Is it ketchup? Is it mayonnaise? Is it relish? Or is it mustard? Let's see. Ketchup's kind of old, but it had to have been made after sugar was invented. Mayonnaise was made after man. Relish is like discarded pickles, and mustard is old. That's right. They had mustard at the Last Supper. I saw it on the table. That's right. They even had spicy mustard on that table. That's what they were all reaching for.
The spicy mustard?
Was a spicy mustard. Yes, that's what it was.
Because the food was so bland?
Yes. Ketchup was a medicine. Yeah, when you were out of Dr. Pepper. Dude, I love medicine from back then. Oh, Crystal, I need ketchup. Ketchup. Why don't you get some of that, like...
I mean, it probably had, like, morphine in it or something.
I need... There's
cocaine.
There's opium and squeezed cheese. I need some squeezed cheese. I'm having squeezed cheese withdrawals. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's see who got that one right first. Ketchup's a plant, too, Wilton. Like the tomato, the tomatoes. Wilton got that one right first, followed by Scott. My kids maybe do it. Christina, Cousin Wolfie, Becky Bowers, Sarah... Charles, Ursula, and Dale all in the points. Alicia, my mom, Gaming Ham are the only other two that got that one right.
Yeah, only 12 people got
12
it right.
people got that one right.
Let's check our leaderboard, see if there's any movement there. Wilton's still holding on to first place with 25. Scott with 17. Cousin Wolfie with 15. Nice job, friend. Look at you up there in the top.
I know, huh?
Dale up there, too, in fourth place with 14. BR Umbug with 10. My Kids Made Me Do It and Shannon tied with 9. Babs Bunny and Christina and Healed Husky all tied with 8 points each.
Fantastic. Is ketchup a smoothie? It could be. If
Ew.
you put it in ice. Well, then it turns into gazpacho.
To what?
To gazpacho, where it's
What
like...
is it?
Gazpacho is like the cold
There's
tomato
no
soup.
N.
Gazpacho?
There's no N.
Gazpacho.
Still no N.
Guspancho. Gazpacho. Gazpacho.
They're helping you in the chat here, Dan.
Gazpacho. See, PJ says it's gazpacho.
There's no N there, right? You see that?
Wilton says it's gazpacho. Gazpacho. Try to say it like you. There's gazpacho. That's the guy that used to hang out.
No, Nikki was spelling it out. They were spelling it phonetically.
Is the guy that used to hang out with Fred Flintstone. I don't know. I think you guys are all saying it wrong. All right, let's go on. Let's go on to the
You are
next
the only one
question.
pronouncing a word correctly, and everybody else is wrong.
I'm the only one.
That's gotta be
everybody else is wrong. I don't want to get too close because I don't want Marie to think I'm coming into her house. All right, let's go on to the next question here.
Let's do it, Dan.
Let's do this. All right. Which is the oldest of these candy bars? Is it Baby Ruth? Is it Heath? Is it Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? Or is it Snickers, the best candy of all The candy. PJ says it's Baby Ruth. Most people say it's Baby Ruth. F. Van says it's Snickers. I would imagine Snickers didn't come first, and all the other ones came together to form Snickers. Lisa Fairchild said it's a Heath bar. Let's see who it's right. A lot of people say it's those Baby Ruths. It's a Heath bar. Oh, Crystal.
I love Heath bars.
Another
I'm
whammy.
happy to know they've been around for so long.
Crystal
It is
does
a
love
pretty
Heath bar.
basic candy bar.
Oh, man.
Pretty basic.
But
I don't think many people got that right.
Roofing. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's see who got this Heath bar the first. Or if anybody got it right at all. Nikki, Olivia. Good job, Olivia. Brittany, Lisa Fairchild, Dale Morrison. And Feel the Magic. Was the Magic getting it right? All got it right. The rest of you have lost points.
Just one point.
There you are.
Gamingham's never heard of it.
One.
Gamingham, do you have score bars? SKOR, score bars out there?
Is
Because
that the same
it's
thing?
pretty much the same
Yeah,
thing.
it's like hard and...
It's a hard English toffee with a chocolate coating.
I guess
Good
they
stuff.
do look like poof. They did use it in Caddyshack, Wilton, so you are right on that one.
Oh.
Sam says, I have not lost any points. Well, good for you, Sam, and like in a not smart, sarcastic way. Like, good for you in the good way.
Beer and Bug prefers a score bar. I
Okay.
don't care if it's a hard toffee. I'm all about it.
You're all about it.
Really don't even care.
Crystal, what did that do to the leaderboard here as we go on
Let's
to
find
question
out.
number 6?
Wilton's still holding on with
Good job,
24.
Wilton.
Dale in second place with 20 points. Nice job. Scott in third with 16. Cousin Wolfie with 14. Nikki with 13. Beer and Bug and and Olivia with 9. Brittany, Mike has made me do it, and Shannon all tied with 8.
Snickers are my favorite too, Wilton. All right, Crystal, let's do this. On to question number 6, which is the oldest. Let's do this. Which is the oldest of these professional hockey teams? Is it my Pittsburgh Penguins? Is it the Detroit Red Wings? Is it the Colorado Avalanche? Or is it the LA Kings? Wilton says it's the LA Kings. Lots of the Detroit Red Wings. Lisa Fairchild says it's Colorado. Wilhelmina says it's Detroit. Sarah Benson says it's Colorado. Adele says it's the LA Kings.
Adele's here, yay!
Ursula says it's my Pittsburgh Penguins. Yup. And it's actually the Detroit Red Wings. They're over 100 years old, I think.
I think so.
I think they're over 100 years old. Let's see who got that one right first. Hannah, yes, followed by my kids. Maybe do it. Sue, Doris, Shannon, Christina, Scott, Gila, Sam, and PJ all in the points.
Over to our leaderboard. Wilton's still holding on. The gap is closing, though. Wilton's
It
got
is.
23. Dale's got 21. Scott's got 20. My kids made me do it with 17. Cousin Wolfie with 15. Shannon with 14. Hannah and Sue with 13. Christina and Nikki with 12.
Good job. All right, on to question number 7. Question number 7, which is the oldest of these cartoons? Is it the Jetsons? Is it the Yogi Bear Show? Is it the Gumby Show? Or is it the Flintstones? If you guys have never watched the Gumby Show, you should go and watch some Gumby on YouTube. In fact, I thought there was a free app that was a Gumby app that just played all the Gumby episodes. I queued them up one time at the bike shop, and people were just tripping out how weird Gumby is. Art Clokey, man, he must have been like on the Gumby. I think maybe he was just eating little bits
Eating
of
the
Gumby.
clay.
Yeah, that's why his head was all like mashed to the side. It's from where he like picked it off from his finger, and it is Gumby. My mom got it. She knows.
No, your mom said the Flintstones.
Oh, she said the Flintstones. Oh my gosh, no. It is a Gumby, but let's see.
Oh, my kids made me do it. Pointing out semantics. Gumby's claymation, not a cartoon. You are correct.
Ooh.
I should have said TV shows instead of cartoons.
Uh-oh.
Still accurate that Gumby is older than the other 3.
Gumby is old with his pony pal Pokey too, but let's see, you got that one right first. Can I still play? No, Linda, come back next Friday. Wilton got that one right first, followed by Christina, Nikki, Christina the Goldfish, Maple Bacon, Charles, Misty fan named Jen, Aaron, Crystal the Animal Lover, and Andrew Ingram, all in the points.
And that
The
was
rest of
it.
you
Only 10
did
people got
not.
that one right. Linda, you can join in at any time, but you're not going to win if you join in at question number 7, 8, whatever we're at now.
But yeah, no, to start
but
playing
yeah,
from
feel
now
free to join in at any time. Wow, that was hard to say. Let's check our leaderboard with more words to say.
Yes.
Wilton,
Nice,
holding
Wilton.
on,
Good
increasing
job.
that lead now with
Yes.
33 points.
There's a lot of people right on your tail.
Not that close anymore. Christina with 21, Dale and Nikki with 20, Scott with 19. My kids maybe do it with 16, Cousin Wolfie with 14, Shannon with 13, Hannah and Sue with 12.
Good job. Yeah, since he said South Park was stop motion and not cartoon. Oh. She's
Valid point.
She's locking up a little like
No, I was on to other button pressing, and then I had to stop that train of thought and shift back. But
All
yes,
right, let's do this.
Look, sometimes I work on these at 11 o'clock at night. What do you want from me?
On to question number 8. Yeah, check out Gumby. It's crazy. Which is the oldest of these fast food chains? Is it Jack in the Box? Is it McDonald's? Is it Burger King? Or is it Wendy's? We used to call Jack in the Box Jack in the Crap.
I hate when people call it that.
McDonald's was McNasty's. Burger King was Burger Queen. And Wendy's was Wendy's. Wendy's doesn't have a pick on me name.
She didn't give you much. Look, she's redheaded. She's picked on enough. Leave her alone.
My mom says it's McDonald's. She knows. She was around before there was fast food. And it is McDonald's. I think my mom was there. She probably was there where you like drove up and like Ronald came out on skates and took your order.
I don't think Ronald ever came out on skates, Dan.
Maybe.
Dora says they closed all the Wendy's in my town. The one closest to us burned down and they just didn't rebuild.
They just left it burnt down.
We're good. Nobody really liked it anyway. There's one way over on the other side of town.
Well, it says she worked at the Mickey D's, so it'd be bad if she got that one wrong. Yep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Who was right first? Oh, it was Shannon, followed by Gila, Hannah, Wilton, Scott, April, by Kids Maybe Do It, Sue, Sam, and PJ in the points.
Over to our leaderboard. Wilton's still holding on now with 40 points. I don't know if anybody's going to catch you now with 2 questions left. Scott with 25, Shannon with 23, Dale with 21, Christina and Hannah and my Kids Maybe Do It All with 20, Nikki with 19, Hilo the Husky with 18, and Cousin Wolfie and Sue tied with 15.
This makes me hungry. Crystal, after this, if we're going to go out to the store when this is over, we should go get some food.
Should we?
Yeah.
I don't know if my stomach wants any more food.
Oh, that's right, huh? That's all right. I'll get some solo food. All right, Crystal, let's go on to the next question here. Bam. Which is the oldest of these toys? Is it Lego? Is it Play-Doh? Is it Barbie? Or is it Rubik's Cube? I can't stand the smell of Play-Doh. I don't know what it is about it, but I gag around Play-Doh. I don't even want to touch the Play-Doh. And when I was at Walmart yesterday, there was a brand new cage of Play-Doh, and the Play-Doh pyramid was stacked so high, and I was just like, oh. I couldn't even bring myself to take the photo of it to put the sneaky lines on it that I do on my Instagram at RFS Dan. But I just like Play-Doh. I don't know what happens, and I see some of the Play-Doh has smells to it like food now, and I just can't deal with it. It's almost like the smell of crayons to me.
Dan, most everybody said Play-Doh. But it's actually Lego. And I did the math because I know that Lego used to make like wooden toys before they made plastic interlocking bricks.
Dan, did Play-Doh wrong you? I don't know. Somebody shoved I don't know. I don't know, PJ. No, oh man. And when you mush it, you can just see like it cracking a little bit as your thumb mushes through it. Ooh, I don't know.
Look, Lincoln Logs might be older. The question is not what is the oldest toy. The question is which is the oldest of these toys.
That is true.
And Lego is older than Play-Doh. Mm-hmm. And yes, Feel the Magic Lego is ridiculously expensive, and the plural of Lego is Lego. One time in my life, I found a 3-in-1 house set on clearance at Walmart for $10, and that was my greatest Lego find, and I will never forget it in my life.
It's still sitting over there and built to this day.
You shut your mouth. Blake built it. Okay, I built it for Blake. That was when he was a kid. It's in our bucket of Lego that he's never allowed to get rid of in his life. I currently only have 3 boxes of Lego that are unbuilt over there.
All right, let's see.
2.5. 2 2/3.
Let's see who Lego'd it first. Bam! Karen and Ursula T. Crystal, this is the most...
Dang.
This is the most amount of incorrect answers throughout a whole category ever.
Yes, people are not doing well here. Our overall scores are going to be low.
Nope, we're going to have to go to this leaderboard and see where this shakes up for the last question.
This might be our lowest high score we've ever gotten here. Wilton's still holding on with 39. No one's catching it. You're taking this category.
Yes.
But look at the numbers below that. 24 is our second place, and everybody's below that. Not a very good category here for you guys.
One, but it's hard. It's hard to come up with an answer quick to get to the points, and it's hard because, like you said, we're not talking about the oldest ever. We're talking about the oldest of these 4 things.
Yes.
So a little bit more thinking has to go into this one. As we go to the last question of this category, still 2 more categories left here on DANtics 2.0. If I don't stop talking, then Crystal can't get a word in edgewise. She'll let us have to go to question number 10 here. Question number 10 coming right up here. Which is the oldest of these RFS cats? Is it Baxter? Is it Rizzo? Is it Kitty? Or is it Topo?
We know Mooch is the oldest of all of our cats, but which is the oldest of these 4?
Of these 4 RFS cats. Feed the Magic says it's Rizzo. Nikki says it is Kitty. Wilton says it is Kitty as well. A lot of people say Kitty. Maple Bacon says it's Rizzo. Brittany
We
says
seem to be stuck between Kitty and Rizzo here.
Brittany says it's Rizzo. Brittany, you should know better. It is Kitty.
Brittany, you get 1 week no pay of your unpaid internship.
Could you just unmod her? Yeah, it is Kitty. It is Kitty, who's 10 years old. Oh my gosh.
She is. Rizzo, we found 2 years later.
Wow. Yes.
No, it sure is not
It is
Baxter.
sure not. It is sure
I
not.
wanted to put the middle batch of cats because we all know that Kumiko and Mooch are old. We all know Baxter, Roxy, and Mama are young little babies. But I couldn't put Precious in there because we don't know his actual age. We estimate somewhere around 8, but we don't really know. Oh, Brittany claiming her finger was on the wrong number. Likely story. Sign this right up.
Right. That's what I told all my teachers, but I still didn't graduate. Precious over there living his best life. He's sleeping
Always
on his back over there. All right, Crystal, let's see who was the quickest at knowing our cat's the best and who wins love in our heart. Scott, we love you. Then Hannah, we love you. Nikki, we love you. Gila, we love you. After that, starts to drip off a little bit.
No, we love all of these people.
April, Liz, Ruby, Sarah, Becky, and Matt all in the points.
Sam, I'm disappointed. PJ,
Yeah,
disappointed.
let's see who else. Mom, disappointed down there.
Brittany, I'm the most disappointed.
Yes. Yes. All right, Crystal, let's see how this category shaped up here at the end.
Yes, Nikki, Kitty is an old lady. F. Vance thought Kitty was the nickname of Baxter's sister. No, we have a cat who we never came up with a name for, and so we called her the Kitten forever, which then became Kitty. And you can see her in the emojis there in the chat. She is Kitty forever, and she oddly enough is like kind of midgety legged and small faced.
She is pretty chonky.
So she's a chonker, but she does kind of look like a kitten still. So good for her maintaining her youth. Wilton,
Congratulations,
holding on.
Wilton.
Despite
Yes.
I don't think she got that one right because her score did not increase, but
No.
it's okay. Congratulations.
Scott, right up there with that one. I thought you did get that one right, though. I thought I watched you answer it correctly, but maybe not. I love Kitty. We all love Kitty. Congratulations to everybody this round, and congratulations to Wilton for winning. We still have 2 more categories coming right up here on DANtics 2.0 in just a second. We'll run through here and see everybody who's playing. I hope you guys are having a great night tonight.
Doris wants to know if the Dynamic 3 have emojis yet. No, I don't think we have room. We'd have to give up our own emojis.
They do. Who's got one? Does Kitty have one? Someone's got an emoji.
Kitty does. I think she was asking about the babies.
No, who's got one? Mama Cat's got one in there?
Oh, yeah, because
got
Dan
one?
loves Mama Cat and sings to her all day long.
Who's got one? Yeah, there is one. But now that there's enough members, I think I've unlocked another
There's
one.
Mama Derp,
Yeah.
also known as Mama Marbles, because she's got marbles rolling around in her head.
What channel is the NASCAR supposed to be on today? If they've moved it to whatever channel.
Nobody knows. Sue congratulating me for coming up with a sensational category. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That was a really good category. I did like that because there's a lot of diversity of what you can choose.
A lot of guessing. A lot of guessing there.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah, look, Hannah with the grumpy face. I can't give up my grumpy face. I like that that's the one crystal emoji you chose because I know you have a bunch of them.
I do have a bunch of them. Which we could change it, but we can't get rid of that one. So,
No.
well, there's somebody in there. I think I replaced Topo with Precious. Maybe that's.
You replaced Topo? No, Topo's
No,
there.
I'm sorry. I replaced.
There's Mooch, Kumiko.
What's the other orange cat? Mr. Tails.
Tails.
Mr. Tails with Precious, and then there's Mama Cat's there. So I have not.
Thank you, Auntie Ange, for typing them all out.
I have not.
Wilton wants to know, Dan, how many total emojis are allowed for memberships?
Excuse me?
How many emojis do you get for, like, what's that translate, the emojis to memberships?
It doesn't. It's weird because it's like, you get 10 subscribers, you get 20, then 40, then 80 or something like that, and then it unlocks like another slot for me to be able to upload. So I'm not sure. It says in there, but then it just unlocks another slot for me to be able to upload a emoji.
Shannon, what channel is it on?
Yes, I do know what channel it is. Like
She
Max
says-
Forever and Ever, right?
No, like what's the maximum, I think, is what she's asking. Like, the most, like, the max.
I don't know,
Maybe that's not
but
what
in
she
the
does.
monetization, it shows you in there under monetization. It's on FS1. Ugh, I don't have access to FS1. It's a sad story, Crystal.
It's
a
so
story.
sad.
What is the third? Oh, you're putting that on there. Congratulations, Wilton. Wait, it's on this side. I should know by
With
now.
a pretty low score, but it was enough to take it.
It was
that was a hard
round.
category.
It was a hard round. That might be the lowest. That's actually a pretty cool, prestigious thing too. Is who has the lowest winning score?
Right. Second place on
I
that
think
one was
40.
34. Everything else was under 30.
Dang, I think 40.
Christina
on
says
that
Fox Sports 1 is on Peacock.
Oh, is it? That seems like I can make sure I have that going on here.
Sure, we're not like running a show here or anything. Take your time.
Oh no, we're all friends here. We're all friends here.
Take your time, Dan.
Yeah, Crystal, what is the category for?
I don't
for
know.
number
I'm not
3?
on that screen yet.
Oh, ooh, excuse me. I'll stare at here again, like I can see it in real life. Good job, though, Scott, and good job, Wilton. We have 2 more categories left here.
So that category and this one were both inspired by our Jeopardy binging.
Yes.
Jeopardy is hard.
Which we've been doing a lot lately.
People often suggest, like, just get your questions from Jeopardy, but you can't really do that because Jeopardy is open-ended, much like we did the original DANtics, which those would have, the call-in DANtics would have translated a little bit better for a call-in because it's an open-ended question, but a lot of them, once you get a multiple choice option, you know exactly what it is. I try to make it a little trickier than that, but which is the oldest was inspired by that. There was a category on Jeopardy where they named 3 people, and you had to say which was the oldest, so that inspired that.
I did like that a lot.
This one also, this category was on Jeopardy exactly as it is, but they only had 3, so I had to add a 4th option. We are going to give you a species of creature, and you are going to tell us whether it is a mammal, bird, fish, or insect.
Oh.
So all of the answers at the bottom are going to say mammal, bird, fish, insect in that order every time. And you're going to have to tell us what the species is.
That's kind of cool.
Angela says, "Hi Dan, Crystal, Dan's mom, Jess, and everyone in the chat. I have missed your last few live streams, but I have been busy. But I'm here now, and that's all that should count, right, Crystal?" You are right. That's all that matters. I hope you've been living your best life.
Yes.
Crystal the Animal Lover says, "Crystal, you do amazing. Thank you. And Dan, too, to make it
good
fun."
Job, Crystal. Good job. All right, Crystal, I'm ready for category number 3, and I'm ready to go over to the screen number 3 and start our round 3 trivia.
F. Ant suggesting I use the 2 wrong answers from the other contestants for the wrong answers, but they don't always answer. That's the thing. It's hard, and then I have to be writing it down while we're watching it. It gets tricky. It gets really tricky.
Yeah, no more balls to juggle. Sorry. Yes. All right, Crystal. So the category is fish,
Hold on.
surf, turf, and surf.
I have to grab my mammal. He has woken up and wants a snuggle.
What's up, Mooch?
Hey guys,
Mooch.
Dan's not wearing any pants.
Shush. Be quiet.
Why aren't you wearing any pants?
It got hot like during round 2, so I
Is that
stopped
why you
wearing.
stepped off camera?
Nobody was supposed to know.
Come here.
Now they can all see that they can all tell by the way I
can
move.
see in your
They
face
can
that
feel. They
you're
can.
only in
They
your
can tell
underwear.
that I'm light from the waist down. That wasn't supposed to be happening. Now I'm like turning red like my jacket.
I just turned around and was surprised to see you in your underwear. So there you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, if you can make me a Cinnamon Toast Crunch Head, I can call you out for doing the show in your underwear.
I hope you guys imagine me in like those bad tidy whities.
Oh, I would never let him wear disgusting tidy
on
whities.
television.
No. Boxer briefs.
all right, Crystal. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for question number 1. I'm ready for more trivia here on DANtics 2.0.
Wilton says, "At least you're not naked." Give it another minute. It gets warm in here.
Nah. I like my clothes on. All right, Crystal, let's do this. Hurry, get me out of this bit.
No. I'd like to look at you be a little bit more embarrassed for another minute.
You can't.
I have all the power here.
You can't see, but I'm wearing a pillow from like.
Now you're wearing a Dan on your damn bits.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, this one's bigger.
I've now horrified most of the audience here.
Yeah,
Sorry, not sorry. Look, if I've got to deal with it, so do you.
Stop.
No, I will not.
Man. Okay, come on. Go to the question number 1. Come on. Question number 1.
Yo, you think you can will it to happen? Once again, this category is, let me get the right order, mammal, bird, fish, or insect. We're going to give you a species. You tell us which it is. Let's go.
Foxy Koala says, "I just got home from picking up my girl from the vet. She just got spayed." That could be anything from a house cat to a bear to a liger. You never know with Foxy Koala.
Yeah, you're a zookeeper. It could be anything.
It could be anything at all. Anything. All
Hannah
right.
says this is like that time you made her stay after on Getting Baked, right? When I'm done smiling and you won't shut the camera off.
That was better, though.
Adele says, "Meh, I'm not bothered. I'm Australian. I see old men and budgie
Right.
smugglers."
Yeah, right. I'm not worried about his dingo. All right, let's go. Hurry, Crystal. Stoat. Stoat. Is it a mammal, bird, fish, or insect? Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I thought there was an error when it came up. I'm like, what's going on
No,
here? Is
that's
that
it.
an emoji? I don't even know. I don't even know. Becky Bauer says it's a bird.
What's your guess, Dan?
It's gonna be a fish in my mount.
You think it's
opinion.
a fish?
Yeah, I feel like that's like a stoat is like a boat, like a stoat. No, it's a mammal.
It is a mammal.
I don't know what that means though.
Oh, we should have had pictures. We should have been able to bring up the stoats. What are we doing?
Oh shoot!
Should I Google them real quick while the timer's going?
No, it's okay. We could just like everybody's got their own Google machine. We missed the mark on that one.
Sorry.
A stoat is
yes.
a weasel theme.
Well, yes,
Okay.
it is a weaselly thing.
All right, yeah, there you go. Stoat. All right, so let's see who is stoked first. Sue, Nikki, Wilton, Matt, Foxy Koala, Dale, Wilhelmina, Gila the Husky, F. Vant, and Amanda all in the points.
Foxy Koala, this might be your category.
I guess I could have got pictures. I didn't really know.
I didn't even think about it.
It's okay.
They didn't use pictures on Jeopardy.
Then we don't need pictures here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like the nicer Trebek.
19 people got that one right out of the 43
Yeah, good
playing.
job, everybody.
Let's try
Let's
number
do it.
2.
Question number 2, silverfish. Is it a mammal, bird, fish, insect? Aren't those bugs?
I don't know.
Oh, wait,
they?
that would be an insect. Oh, jeez, Dan.
Dan. Do you need a thesaurus?
Keep my mouth shut. That's what I need to do.
Probably.
Oh, my gosh. Oops. Sorry.
That's okay. 4 people in a row thought it was a fish.
It's Dan, LOL. Yeah, I know. Oops. Sorry about that. It's an insect. Bad Dan. I know. I know. Dan, everybody. Yeah, that's me. Oops. It's an insect.
Don't worry, Hannah. Apparently he didn't pass biology either.
You know, I blame that you threw me off with the no pants. So there you go. All right. Let's go on to see who got that one right first. Hannah, you're welcome. Wilton, you're welcome. Shannon, you're welcome. Nikki, you're welcome. Scott, you're welcome. Sue, you're welcome.
I think those people got it right before you spoiled it.
Olivia, and Foxy Koala, freshly spayed Foxy Koala, all in the points. Good job. It's a water bug? Ooh. Where's the duct tape? It would be Dan tape. And it's actually behind us in the drawer. Don't give her any ideas. I knew it was a bug before Dan said LOL. Crystal.
Question number 3. Trying here.
It's okay. Dolly Varden. Oh, come on, you just made that.
No, I did not.
It's a mammal, a bird, a fish, or an insect. It's a mammal, right? From Dollywood? We're mammals, right?
We are.
Yeah. I'm going with, you just misspelled Dolly Parton. And it's Dolly Varden. Dolly Parton's sister.
I did
who
not
also had the same surgeries. And is a mammal.
Her sister with the same first name, different last name?
Yeah, that's how you tell them apart. That's how you tell them apart. It's definitely a mammal. Oh, it's a fish. I've never eaten Dolly Varden, but I would if I had the chance. It sounded like Dan farted. No, not on camera. That's not happening. That is not happening. All right, let's see who got that one right first. It was Hannah, followed by Sue, Nikki, April, Christina the Goldfish, Foxy Koala, Eddie Haskell. What's up, Eddie Haskell? Marianne, Adele, and Ben Black, all in the points. Adele made it here. Adele, how was Bluey Land?
Shout out to Starry Night and Cyber Husky as well, because only 12 people got that one right, Dan.
Did they blow you at Bluey Land? Did it blow you away?
Wow. Let's go over here. Let me get rid of leaderboard 2 and switch over to leaderboard 3. Nikki and Sue tied for first place. Nice job with 24 points each. Hannah right behind them, who almost didn't pass advanced biology, but look at you go with 20 points. Wilton with 16. Foxy Koala with 12. Christina the Goldfish with 8. April and Shannon with 7. Dale, Eddie Haskell, Gila the Husky, Matt's Hobbies, and Scott Somerville all with 5.
Fantastic. All right, on to the next question. Tell me question incoming. Literally nothing happens here but incoming questions.
Yes.
And here comes the incoming question. So don't get this one wrong. Here we go. Bam. Bufflehead.
What'd you call me?
Is it a mammal, a bird, a fish, or an insect? Hannah says it's a bird. So does Nikki. PJ says it's a mammal.
What's your guess, Dan?
I'm just gonna keep on going mammal because I've called it somebody else. I've been called a bufflehead. Stupid. You know what? They actually had Beavis and Bufflehead for a while, so I'm gonna go with mammal again. Hey, bufflehead. No, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a plane. But who got it right first? Not you, Linda. You picked mammal. Maybe you were with me on the Beavis and Bufflehead. Hannah again, followed by Nikki, Scott, Shannon, Gila, April, Babs, Wilton, Cousin Wolfie, and Amanda Moline, all in the points.
Nice job. Let's
Good
check
job.
our leaderboard.
Yes.
Nikki pulling ahead with
Ooh,
33.
pretty close,
Look
though.
at you, Hannah, in second place.
Good job.
Clearly, you retained something from biology. With 30 points, Sue with 23, Wilton with 19, Shannon with 14, Scott with 13, April and Foxy Koala with 12, Hilo the Husky with 11, and Christina the Goldfish rounded out our top 10 with 9 points.
All right, on to question number 5. Finch. Is it a mammal, a bird, a fish, or an insect? This one I think I do know. I'll guess my guess after a couple of these questions, after everybody starts answering there. I'm with 100% of the whole chat except for Olivia, and it is a bird.
I had to throw in a couple easy ones. I don't want to make everybody mad.
Well, it's not necessarily easy.
Declan, you only have to answer once. It's automated. It registers your answer.
Yes. But, yes, you're correct with that. It is a bird. It is a bird, but who flew their finger to number 2 the quickest? It was Hannah, followed by Scott, Shannon, Wilton, Cyber Husky, Nikki, Babs, Charles. Good job, Charles. Cousin, Wolfie, and Amanda Moline in the points.
Don't worry, guys. It's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here.
Hannah. I'm with Team Pass Advanced Biology. 40 points in first place.
Good
Nikki
job.
with 38, Wilton with 26, Sue with 24, Scott and Shannon with 22, April with 13, Foxy Koala and Hilo the Husky with 12, and Christina the Goldfish with 10.
Good job, everybody. We're seeing if this is a person, place, or thing. Right? What about that?
No.
All right, on to question number 6.
Dale says Eastern Goldfinch is the New Jersey state bird. It's where I grew up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a pretty
I
easy
always
one.
thought this was the New Jersey State bird. Hey, what you doing over there? But maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's definitely a contender.
You see him flying around in the trees.
For sure.
Yeah. All right.
Olivia, if you're answering right now, you may want to refresh because we're showing scores.
Right.
I think you might be a little late.
On to question number 6. Oh my gosh. A pine martin. Is it a mammal, a bird, a fish, or an insect? Great category. I know I like these categories too.
Thanks, Jeopardy.
Yeah, I know, huh? That's good though. It gives us inspiring stuff. As insufferable.
Blake just says it means we're officially old.
I know, it does, huh?
He just comes out and shakes his head while we're watching Jeopardy and Wheel
I'm
of
all
Fortune.
excited. You come home. I'm like, it's so many. Like we have our ALEXA set to let us know when it's on. It's fun. It's fun. Ben Black says it's a mammal, and he's right.
Nice
It
job,
is a
Ben.
mammal, but who mammed it the first? Man, what is a pine martin? Wilton, followed by Nikki, Shannon, Cousin Wolfie, Matt's Hobbies. Good job, Amanda, Adele, BRM Bug, Auntie Ange, and Amanda Moline, all in the points.
Wilton says it's a bigger weasel thing.
Oh, okay. Right. Eventually, if they keep getting bigger, it's me.
Did I spell it wrong, Shannon? I copied it from whatever list I was on. Oh. I didn't fact check that one.
Let's check this
Nikki
one
moving into the lead, knocking Hannah down into second. Nikki with 47, Hannah with 39, Wilton with 36, Shannon with 30, Sue with 23, Scott with 21, April, Cousin Wolfie, and Foxy Koala with 12, Hilo the Husky and Matt's Hobbies tied with 11.
Still 4 questions to go, so that's
Still
more
anybody's
can
game.
jumble around. All right, Crystal, on to question number 7. A small blue. Is it a mammal? Is it a bird? Is it a fish? Or is it an insect?
And I did not leave something off of this. It's not like a small blue something. There's a thing just called a small blue.
Pill?
That's all. Just a small blue.
Small blue pill.
Small blue.
Wilhelmina says it's a bird. Laura MB says it's a fish. Starry Night 926 says it's an insect. And I didn't see anybody on the screen before I got tired of finishing the sentence that picked mammal. Lisa Fairchild. Thanks.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yes. It's an insect.
Yes,
I don't know what
believe it was like a little butterfly.
Oh, how cute.
It's just called small blue.
Oh, well, let's see who Reading Rainbowed it the first.
Not many.
Eddie Haskell, yes, followed by Nikki, Starry Night, Amanda, Cyber Husky. Sorry, the rest of you, I can't read your names.
You've all lost a
Yes.
point.
Dan is a little small blue.
No,
Aw.
it's Dan's little small blue. I think she's making fun of you being in your underwear. The underwear are actually blue.
Oh my gosh. You can
What, Dan?
see.
Nikki with 56. Look at you taking it away. Hannah, your biology is now failing you with 38 points. Wilton with 35. Shannon with 29. Sue with 22. Blah, blah, blah. Not much movement. There was only 5 people got that.
I love it.
It's a lot to read all the names, and when there's not a lot of movement, it gets repetitive.
You're good. All right, on to question number 7.
Number 8.
A shrew. Is it a mammal? Is it a bird? Is it a fish? Or is it an insect? Wilton says it's a mammal. Eddie Haskell says it's a fish. Matt's Hobby says it's a bird, and so does Olivia. Lisa Fairchild says it's an insect as well.
Crystal the Animal Lover says, what if AJ is watching? He has underwear too. It's not anything vulgar. I imagine most of us are wearing underwear right now. Most of us have pants over them, but who am I to judge?
Try to scar him with the bulge or nothing, but like I'm sure he's just fine. It's a mammal. It's a mammal, but let's see who screwed it up the first.
I think almost everybody got that one right.
Scott, followed by Wilton, Nikki, Brittany, Cyber Husky, Sue, Babs, Bunny, Christina, Cousin, Wolfie, and Amanda in the points.
Over to our leaderboard. Nikki still holding on with 64 points. Wilton 20 points behind that with 44. Yes. Wow, Nikki's going to be hard to catch on this one. Hannah with 37, Scott with 30, Shannon with 28, Sue with 27, Cyber Husky with 22, Starry Night with 15, Amanda with 14, and Cousin Wolfie and Eddie Haskell tied with 13 each.
2 more questions to go in this category here. Let's see what happens with question number 9. Crappie. A crappie? Is it a mammal? Is it a fish? Excuse me. Is it a mammal? Is it a bird? Is it a fish? Or is it an insect? Oh my gosh. A crappie. Oh my gosh. Sally says it's a fish. So does Ben. Maple Bacon says it's a bird.
Spelling it phonetically and with an AH, so I think it's supposed to be crappie.
A crappie?
That's an A.
That sounds like a fish to me. If it's
that's an A, you guys. Yeah. That's an A. It doesn't make an aw sound.
Crappie?
Wrong. You Midwesterners are pronouncing it incorrectly. Sorry.
Crystal taking on the whole chat there. It is a fish, but let's see who caught this fish the quickest. Shannon, followed by Nikki, PJ, Wilton, Cyber Husky, Hannah, Cousin, Wolfie, Sue, Christina, and Amanda in the points. Good job. Good job. I cannot count the number of those I caught with my daddy. Oh, that's fun.
Well, it earned you a first place in that question.
Good job. All right, let's go over to the leaderboard here and see what we're going to do for the last question.
Nikki's taking this one. Nikki, look at you with 73 points. Wilton with 51, Hannah with 42, Shannon with 38, Scott and Sue both have 30, Cyber Husky with 28, Cousin Wolfie with 17, Starry Night with 16, and Amanda rounding out our top 10 with 15 points.
Good job. If we go, yes, this is the last question?
It is.
Okay, yes. Last question. Here we go. Then we'll let all the points run down for everybody to see here.
Christina with the English rules. Short A equals the aw sound when after 2 consonants. Too many rules.
I definitely had checked out by the time they got to that in school.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. I was like, because that's not week 1.
And I'm sorry, if it's spelled crappy, I'm pronouncing it crappy. You can't convince me to call it a crappie. Yeah. It's literally spelled crappy.
I'm already drawing all over my Opeachy folder. So, all right, Crystal, let's go on to the last question here of this category. A brown booby. Isn't that from the Urban Dictionary? I think I've done that before. Is it a mammal, a bird, a fish, or an insect? Hannah says it's something. It flew off the screen. It's just they're flying off the screen. Dale says it's a bird. Oh my gosh. Maple Bacon says it's a bird also. Oh my gosh. A lot of people say it's a bird, Crystal. We'll see if they're if they're right. Oh, you already know the answer to this one. I do. I'm gonna go with the audience. I'm gonna go with bird. Sorry, Ursula, who picked insect. It is a bird. It's a brown booby.
How's that pronounced? Is it Bobby? Because that spells booby.
You should have seen Crystal's head. I can only see the back of it because she's over there, and it was. Yeah, I saw.
That's my sassy head.
I saw sassy head. Will got that one right first, followed by Brittany, Cousin Wolfie, Sue, F. Vance, Gila the Husky, Scott Somerville, Babs, Wilhelmina, and Amanda all in the points.
Wilton says, nope, it's booby.
Yes. All right, let's see how this one rounded up. Boom! Way to go, Nikki, with our high score of the night of 73 points, followed by Wilton, Hannah, Shannon, Sue, Scott, Cyber Husky, Cousin Wolfie, Starry Night, and Amanda all in the top 10 of points. We'll let this run through really quick here so you can see what's going on. We still have one more, Crystal. We still have one more category left. I think one of the category Crystal was most excited about tonight.
I was excited to tell people to make sure they were
Are
here
you excited, equally excited about all your trivia children?
I am. I work really hard on these. Christine says the fishing shows call it a crappie the way it's spelled. Thank you. Nikki says, I answered, but it didn't register. Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the show, that there does seem to still be issues with YouTube not registering all the comments, just like last night.
Issues for some reason. I'm not sure why, but yes.
Adele says, just to be different, it's a booby. No, there's 2 O's. 2 O's makes a booby. Like, visually, right?
Oh, what a fun night. Are you guys having fun tonight? It's been a good Saturday night. We still have one more category left. Crystal's going to put the...
What are you doing over there in your underwear, Dan? The camera's back on you.
Oh my gosh. Here I come back. Oh my gosh. I don't like it. I feel like very vulnerable now. I wish you wouldn't have said nothing.
I know. I wish you wouldn't have turned me into a Captain Crunchhead, but here we are.
Is that what this is all about? Is it still Outlash from the Captain Crunchhead? Speaking of which, last night on Getting Baked with Crystal made these bars.
You don't remember what it was?
Biscoff
Cookie butter
bars. I had some last night. I might have snuck a chunk this morning, and they are pretty dang good. What do you think, Crystal, the next day, or have you had any today?
I have not had any today because I was dying from your pizza. Like, I still hear my stomach grumbling. It's not happy. People are pointing out that Nikki had a bracket typed after her number, so she must have fat-fingered and punched a bracket, so maybe that's why it didn't register.
Okay, there you go. Maybe that's the way it is. So congratulations, Scott, Wilton, and Nikki tonight. We still have one more category left. Crystal, what's this last category here on DANtics 2.0 before my voice gives up?
Yes, if you guys want to take a minute to refresh your screen, now would be the time if your stuff is coming through late.
Yes, correct.
Thank you for pointing that out, Sue. Appreciate you. This category is Aussie slang or Aussie slang.
Aussie slang?
It's 2 S's. Do you guys pronounce it Aussie, though?
I know. I need to know this before we get started there. This is going to be a lot of fun. So these are Aussie slang words?
Australian slang words. If you're familiar at all with Australia, you know they like to call things other things. And I know we all do that everywhere, but they seem to really be big fans of it with all kinds of things that don't make any sense. And you're going to have to try to tell me what they mean.
Hannah says, Aussie slang, Sharon! That's what we should do. Maybe we should have really Ozzy Osbourne slang.
We'll just play a video of him talking and you got to try to translate what he meant.
Yeah, it did.
So, my Australian friends, I'm going to need you to confirm or deny whether these things are phrases or words that you actually use in everyday life. Or if they're just stuff that Americans laugh at because one time somebody said it. Ooh, Sue says she refreshed and got a commercial for Pluto.
Fantastic.
Look at that. Advertising works.
I know. Greg's here. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
You're just in time for the last category that pertains to everything you know about Australia with Australian slang.
Yes. Some of them are kind of funny.
Yes.
And I didn't do the easy ones like sunnies for sunglasses. Greg, I went for the ones that made me laugh.
Greg, are you back at Greg headquarters at the Greg Cave where the Greg Nog is, or are you at Jess's house? Okay, I'm ready to go, Crystal. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do more trivia. You said it right. She said you're. I'm home. Okay.
The Y-E-R, that's because of their accent. That's how you spell when they say yeah.
Yeah, but it's
we say yeah, which would be Y-E-A-H, but that's yeah.
Huh. Fork. No F. Orc. I'm going to have to make a visit and just learn from being there. All right, but back from our adventure. Yeah, I saw you guys had quite the adventure. All right, let's do this, Crystal. I'm ready to go over to the game screen number 4. The category is Australian slang here on DANtics 2.0.
Also apparently sponsored by Ice Princess Kira.
Yes. Pick up your plushie today so I don't have to hear you complain about it later. I didn't know. When did you guys say that there was a plushie?
When were these available? What? Can I still get one?
Oh, where's Shelby? Oh, I don't know. The sky's falling. So we try to shove it up in front of your face because, because you guys will still say, like, literally the day after it's gone, you guys will be like, plushies? What's a plushie?
I wanted one. Adele says it's Aussie. Okay, here's your Aussie slang.
Yes, all right. I'm
you
ready.
and Ben should do really well on this one. So put the kid down for her nap.
Yep,
and let's do this.
All right. Question number 1. What does the Australian slang "dauber" mean? Dauber. Is it a lazy person? Is it a tattletale? Is it a type of sandwich, or is it a skilled surfer? Whoa. This is weird. One of these is gonna get me canceled. You're
Probably.
a dauber. Wow.
Dauber.
A dauber. I'm gonna go with a lazy person's a dauber. I want more insulting than that. A dauber is just like a loser. It's a tattletale. You snitch. Daubers get stitches. Maybe daubers get bobbers.
Daubers get clobbered.
Daubers get clobbered. Maybe that's what it is. I expect Adele to have known that.
She did, and so did Ben. She said dibber dauber.
Oh, that's like a mother... right?
Adele, do you use this? Do you call people daubers? Like, if one of your kids tells on one of the other kids, do you say, don't be a dauber? Like, is it acceptable to say to the students?
If you're a trickle truther, are you a dribble dauber? He's dribble daubing.
Terry says daubers get ditches.
Daubers get ditches. Daubers get ditches. Oh my gosh. All right,
I told you these were amusing.
Let's see who got that one right first.
Let's do it.
All right. Nikki, Linda, Gila, Matt's Hobbies, April, Adele, Sarah, Liz, Ben, and Charles in the points. Let's go on to question number 2. I need another word. It's acceptable. We usually say don't daub.
Like don't snitch, don't daub.
Don't
Okay.
be a dobby downer.
Okay, nice. 13 people got that one right.
Good job.
Good job, guys. So shout out to Marianne, Auntie Ange, and Carissa. Who were the other 3?
Yes. All right, on to question number 2. In Australian slang, what does it mean to nick off? Is it to take a quick nap? Is it to win a competition? Is it to go away? Or is it to steal something? Oh, I'm tired. I'm going to nick off. Oh, dude, I just got first place right after nick off. Hey, why don't you nick off? Or like, dude, I just nicked off this dude. Wait, no, but I mean, I stole something from him. So maybe that's what it is. I hope I never have to nick a dude off if it's to steal something.
Stop it.
It isn't. It's to go away. Okay, yeah, so people can nick off all the time, right? Yeah. Waffle says, hello, Dan and Crystal. Hi, Waffles. I hope your waffle and take us high today.
I prefer pancakes, but how you doing?
Dang. Slapping them on the way in. Way to go, Crystal. Yeah.
Adele loves this category.
Yeah.
I thought you would. I'm so glad you made it.
Let's see who nicked off the fastest. It was Hannah, followed by Nikki, April, Adele, Linda, Brittany, Shannon, Sue, Liz, and PJ in the points. All right, let's get on to question number 3 here. I need another slang word in my face. If Aussie says they're gonna servo,
if they're going to the servo.
If they're going to the servo, where are they headed? If Aussies say they're going to the servo, where are they headed? To a gas station, to a seaside resort, to a shopping mall, or to a restaurant? Servo. I'm probably gonna go like to a restaurant where they're gonna servo me up some food. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going with stats for servo. Dude, let's go to the servo and eat. Man. It's a gas station.
I think closer to service station.
Okay, we're gonna go to the servo. Right. Carissa Lockhart got that one right. Good job. And so did Linda. It's the gas station. I'll go ahead and check to see who filled up first. Bam. It's Brittany, followed by Scott, Shannon, Sam, Linda, Adele, Wilton, Cousin Wolfie, Greg, and Matt's Hobbies all in the points. We can actually see what's going on with the leaderboard now here after question number 3. Bam. Linda in the lead, crikey, with 21 points, followed by Nikki, Adele, April, and Brittany in the top 5. Still plenty of game to go here. The category is what, Crystal?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Australian
reading the chat.
It's okay, you're fine.
Pop it on
You're
me.
okay. You're fine. You're fine.
Waffle says the syrup goes in the holes perfectly. Also, it's Gregory. Remember? Hi, Gregory. I did not remember, but thank you for reminding me. Still prefer pancakes, but I like you more than pancakes. Does that count for anything?
I like waffles more than pancakes, so I'm with you, dude.
Do you?
Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, because the syrup goes in the holes. All right, Crystal. On to the next.
I don't really like syrup that much.
Look, I'm Mexican, so I should like them since you can fold them up like a taco and eat them. You know, pancakes. But here we are.
I prefer them with whipped cream and nuts and sprinkles.
All right. On to question number 4. If someone says they're feeling crook, what does it mean? Confident, unwell, tired, or excited? Oh, I was crooking it up today at work. Oh, my crook hurts. Oh, I'm gonna hit the crook. Or crooky. Maybe that's where crikey comes from. It's from like crooky. Are we able to make this go into the game, please?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going with excited. Crooky is where crikey came from. Oh, it's unwell. Oh, maybe that's where cookie crisp is. Is that unwell crisp, maybe? Crook. Let's see who was unwell the fastest.
Wow.
I was reaching. Adele, yes, followed by Linda, April, Scott, Nikki, Wilton, Brittany, Gila, Matt's Hobbies, and Sarah Benson on the points.
Adele says she is laughing so hard.
You got that one right.
Now.
Good job.
Over to our leaderboard. 2 non-Americans doing very well in this category. Linda in first place with 30 points. Adele right behind her with 27. Nikki in third with 24. April with 23. Brittany with 19. Scott with 16. Hilo the Husky, Matt's Hobbies, and Shannon all have 11. Sam and Wilton with 9.
Good job. Good job. All right, on to question number 5. All right, in Australian slang, what is a snag? Is it a sausage? Is it an insect? Is it a mistake? Or is it a small beach? A snag. I'm going to go to the snag. It ain't going to be a sausage. Like, look at the size of his snag. I ain't going home with him. Is it an insect? Oh, the snags. The snags are everywhere. We should eliminate all snags in our country. Is it a mistake? Oh, it's snagged. Or is it a small beach? Oh, I swim nude at the snag. Yeah. It's a sausage. No way. Tell me, Adele, that you've never been like, oh, dude, I ain't touching that dude's snag.
Not that kind of sausage.
I'm out of here.
Stop it.
He can go.
Stop it.
He can go ahead and dingo himself.
She says we go to the local hardware store on the weekend to get a snag inbred with your hardware store serves food, like with a side of sawdust. What are we talking about here? She says she 100% has, Dan.
Okay.
To answer your question.
All right.
Brittany says we can almost see Dan's snag.
You can't. You'd have to zoom and enhance.
No jumping tonight.
Nope. CSI zoom and enhance, please. He looks like Smiley the worm from Sesame Street.
Scott says Home Depot has hot dog stands. Not our Home Depot.
Yeah, they sell them outside the Home Depot.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's go.
While you look at this, Ben wants me to Google Bunnings snag. I'm doing it.
I can't wait.
Go ahead and do the thing, Dan.
Adele got that one right first, followed by Nikki, Wilton, Gila, Hannah, Matt's Hobby, Sarah, Christina, Amanda, Melshane, Ben Black, Auntie Ange, Carissa, Starry Night, Karen, Waffles, Linda Thompson, Shannon, Sue, Scott Somerville. Some people get full names read. Some people are just first name basis only. PJ, Brittany, April, Wilhelmina, Olivia, Eddie Haskell, Chris. Change your last name.
You guys, it's like
Laura,
on a piece of white bread.
Liz,
do you not
Sam.
have hot dog buns?
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you run out of hot dog
This
buns.
looks like poor people food. I'm sorry. This does not look like something you would pay money for at all.
It's what happens when you run out of hot dog buns, and then you have to use the bread until you go to the store next.
That looks awful. You pay money for that.
So only 7 people. I know, but all those other people, I guess, lost points, right, Amanda?
Adele says people hire out an outdoor barbecue and sell them to raise money for local organizations. But on white bread?
I would think that I would get more donations if my hot dogs were in bun.
I would think so.
Like, why did we hit our sales goal? Well, maybe it's because you got that bimbo bread. Maybe you got that boomerang bread there, and you put your flogging snuffer in one or whatever it was called. So and then that's why. Ben, who, if anybody doesn't know, Ben and Adele are together. Like, that's Ben is Adele's partner. Says they are the best thing about working on Saturday. Adele says that is a delicacy in all caps and is a sacrilege to say that is not good. Shut your mouth. I need one now.
She says we have hot dogs too, but you get those for $2.50. What's a piece of white bread cost?
The unfinished hot dog. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go to the Costco to get me one of those.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, it sounds
Enjoy
so
your
wrong.
snag.
It does, Dale.
Your Saturday snag.
It does. All right, let's go on to the next question. Oh my god, this category is great.
Oh no, she says no. The snag and the bread is $2.50.
Oh, okay.
You're overpaying. Who looks at that and is like, I need this? That's my right. I have to go.
All right, Crystal, on to the next question, please.
Let's do it.
If an Aussie tells you to hit the frog and toad, what are they suggesting to you?
Where are they suggesting you go?
Oh, where are they suggesting you go? If I hit the frog and toad, I thought it was like you pass it to the left, but so if you hit the frog and toad, where are they suggesting you go? Go to bed, go away, go to a pond, or go to a grocery store. They don't have water out there, so you're not going to a pond. I don't know what they do for food out there. I've never seen an Australian
pond might be
grocery store.
The largest body of water they have.
Going to bed, no, that's too many words. Or to go away. Yeah, to go away. Hit the frog and toad. There's lots of go-aways.
Yeah, you guys like to tell people to go away. For as friendly and happy as you tend to be, in my experience.
There's lots of leave this from here. So.
Yep, lots of different ways to tell people to get the hell out of here.
But who answered that one the quickest? PJ, followed by a BRM Bug, Adele, Christina, Sally, Cousin Wolfie, Gila, Declan Murphy, Ben, and F. Vanth in the points. Only 10 people got that one right.
Nice.
Yes.
I like it when that happens.
Good job.
Let's check our leaderboard since we didn't pay any attention to it last time. Adele, I'm so proud of you. Look at you in first place. The only way it should be in this Australia category. With 45 points. Nikki right behind her with 32. Linda with 28. Hila Husky with 22. April with 21. Brittany with 17. Wilton with 16. Matt's Hobbies with 15. Scott with 14. And Hannah rounded out our top 10 with 13 points.
Good job. All right, on to question number 7.
Adele says, damn straight we do, and 90% of them are the polite way to do it.
All right, question number 7. What does the slang term sticky break refer
Nope.
to?
Sticky beak.
Sticky beak.
Keep going.
What does the slang term sticky beak refer to? A type of pastry, a dance move, a difficult situation, a nosy person. That is not what any of those are. Sticky beak.
Here's the hard part about these categories.
The jokes just write themselves.
They do. Adele's doing really well, but then everybody's just going to put what Adele says because she's Australian. She knows these.
And sticky beaks. Oh, it's a nosy person. Oh, that's not at all.
Out here we would say like a busybody, right? Like someone that's all up in the business that isn't theirs.
Well, one would say Oni. Can we just... No. Nope. Nope.
Shall we move on?
We shall move on. You just saved your own life, Dan. Hila Husky, followed by Adele, Linda, Wilton, Sue, PJ, Eddie, Haskell, Nikki, Matt's Hobbies, and Sarah's, Benson, all in the points.
Wilton says she picked number 4 on that one because a beak is a nose.
Oh,
Sound
nice.
logic. I
Right.
like the way you think.
Yep, just the beak.
Adele holding on to first with 54. I don't know if anybody's catching you this round. Linda moving up to second with 36. Nikki moving down 1 place with 35 points. Hila the Husky with 32. Wilton with 23. April with 20. Matt's Hobbies with 17. Brittany with 16. PJ with 15. And Scott with 13. Dan, your chair hurts my butt. It's really like stiff and
Well, you
not
know what?
comfortable.
Why don't you stop being a sticky beak and hit the frog and toad? How about that?
Is that a phrase that you use?
It is if somebody's using it as a microphone.
No,
and you're
like-
like puff puff pass. Like, you know, is that the same thing as puff puff pass? Like, stop being a sticky beak and hit the frog and toad.
If someone's all up in your business, is that something that you have actually said in your life?
Yeah.
She said, nope, not at all. Fair enough. Fair enough. Gregory, your internet may be a little bit behind, or it may be
Yes.
just a lag in YouTube. If you hit refresh real quick, it may get you a little closer to caught up. It's just a lag in YouTube getting to you. Also, you
Internet's
guys
not
live like
very-
on a hill in the middle of nowhere. I mean,
Laura Ingalls didn't have good internet either, so...
you're lucky you know what I'm doing in my house at this point without being here, because I'm surprised you guys even have internet.
Yeah.
Bjornbeck says, Crystal, do you ever listen to that NPR show that breaks down the origins of different slang terms? No, I only
you're
listen to
an
podcasts.
NPR.
I do listen to NPR. If the radio is on in my car, it is NPR.
She has
but
an NWA shirt that says NPR in that same font.
the times that I drive now are not times where there's really anything good on NPR, and I only drive for 7 minutes at a time most of the time, so it's not long enough to get into it. I used to listen to NPR a lot when I would drive half an hour to take Blake to and from school. And really get into whatever was going on.
Chris, so we gotta get this going. I gotta hit the frog and toad here.
Adele says, truth be told, I've never heard of Hit the Frog and Toad. Fair enough. On to the next one.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's do this. Question number 8. In Australian slang, what does it mean if someone is doing a Harold Holt? Is it going for a swim? Is it taking the trash out? Is it disappearing suddenly, or is it cooking on the barbecue? Doing a Harold Holt. That's gotta be some sort of Cleveland
Stop it.
taking out. I guess I'm gonna
Sam
go
says, that
for-
sounds dirty.
I'm gonna go for disappearing suddenly. Like, he's the DB Cooper of Australia, and he pretty much just like swam off the island.
I do see Adele and Ben both picked going for a swim, so
Sam,
I'm
I'm with
guessing
you.
this is not something that is actually common.
I don't know.
Oh, she says, no, I knew that one.
Disappearingly suddenly.
Who is Harold Holt?
Yeah.
Is he Australia's DB Cooper? Do you know who DB Cooper
Well, we don't know
is?
who he is because he disappeared suddenly. It was just from a regular party, but word got around.
He just went home early. He was
Yeah,
tired.
Word got around. He
Wilton
pulled a
says it
Larry
must be like
David.
pulling a Houdini.
Or a Larry David. That's the new Houdini. So,
Love him.
yes. Let's see who got that one right first.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Is Hannah followed by Wilton, Chris, Scott, Brittany, BR Bug, April, Babs Bunny, Make Today Count, and Wilhelmina all in the points. Good job.
Adele says he was one of our prime ministers. He went for a swim in the ocean and was never seen again.
So it's kind of like both of them are right.
Wait, was he prime minister when this happened?
Right.
Or was it after, like, somebody else took over and he was a former prime minister
He's
at the
like,
time?
It's prime time.
I
and
need
then-
to know,
And then
'cause,
he goes and disappears.
Like, we've had presidents assassinated and attempts on their lives.
I mean, by the water. the
We've
ocean.
never had one just, like, go swimming and never come back.
That's your Titanic. He's on the bottom of the ocean somewhere with Jack. Just rolling around back there.
Also, Australia has a lot of dangerous animals. I imagine there's a lot of dangerous things in the ocean, too. You guys are brave to go in the ocean.
Yeah.
Over to our leaderboard.
Yes, let's do this. With only
Adele's
two
still
questions
holding
left.
on. No one's catching you, Adele. You're taking the Aussie category.
You know what? There's still time for Linda and and Nikki to catch up.
There's 2 questions left. I don't think it's happening.
We can do it still. You
Beer Humbug says he got eaten by a water dingo.
We could. Maybe so.
Adele says they do have sharks everywhere.
All in caps, so that doesn't sound good for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
I bet
on.
they're weird sharks, too. They're not like sharks that we know about. They're like mutated and bigger and have extra teeth sticking out of the top of their head or something.
And they're not soft like our sharks. They're like hardcore sharks.
For sure.
Yes. All right, let's do this. Question number 9. If an Australian says he's going to the dunny, where is he heading? To work, to the toilet, to the pub, or to the beach? This one actually I know.
Do ya?
Yes. I learned this one because we were collecting some dunny figures. And then it came up one time and it taught me what it was. Auntie Ange says it's the pub. Amanda Moline says it's the toilet. Lisa Fairchild says it's work. Do you have any love for the beach? Guess I've never heard the beach called the dunny before. And I guess we wouldn't hear it now. With 1 second left to go, it is the toilet. When you have to go to the dunny. But who flung the dun the first?
Jess is here. She said the time change messes with my brain. I was waiting for 9 p.m. Eastern to join. Oops.
Ooh. All right, let's see who got that one right quick. Hannah, followed by Scott, Nikki, Linda, Gila the Husky, Adele, Wilton, April, Cousin Wolfie, and Sue, all in the points. Good job. Let's see what that does to our leaderboard here. Adele's still in the lead by a little bit over Linda, Nikki, Gila, Wilton, and Hannah. Linda and Nikki are going to battle it out, and Gila are going to battle out for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Last question here tonight on DANtics. You're here just in time for the end.
Ben confirming he was the prime minister until he disappeared in 1967. So he was actively the prime minister and then just didn't come back. He's like,
I'm out.
And then they were like, crap, who's in charge?
I don't know.
Do you guys have like we do where like, okay, now there's the vice prime minister and he's in charge. Oh, crap, he went swimming with him.
The shark that ate him's now the prime minister. I mean, that's how it works in wrestling, right?
It makes sense.
If you get pinned 1, 2, 3, the other dude's the champion. So there you go. There you go. All right, on to question number 10. The last question of the night here on DANtics 2.0. I hope you have had a great night tonight. Let's do this. If someone has done a Melba in Australia, what has he done? Gone back to work after retiring, been divorced twice, been released from jail, take up opera singing if you've done a Melba. Been released from jail. I'm going to go because I heard that scab that you guys live on used to be like a jail on there. And then, so I'm going to go release from jail if you've done a Melba. Being divorced twice is nothing in this town. Gone back to work after retiring, which is also popular in this town as well.
It absolutely is. You retire so you can start to collect your Social Security, but my mom is actually planning to retire like within the next year or so. She's been talking about it. But she's going to continue working. She just wants to be able to collect her retirement in addition to her paycheck.
Oh, well, there you go. That's how you double dip.
I guess.
Let's see who's actually gone back to work after retiring. It's Olivia, way to go. Followed by Wilton, Christina, Eddie Haskell, Hannah, Ruby Silver, Wilhelmina, Crystal the Animal Lover, Declan Murphy, and Adele, all in the points.
And shout out to Sally, Starry Night, and Linda. Only 13 people got that question right. And congratulations to Adele.
Who's from...
I expect nothing less of you.
Yes, who's from Australia.
Yes, with 59 points this round. Good job, friend. Wilton with 45. Linda and Nikki with 41.
Good job.
Hannah with 38. Hila the Husky with 36. Scott with 28. April with 26. Brittany with 22. Christina with 20. And everybody else is just going to have to look at what they did.
Yeah, good job, everybody. This was a lot of fun, Crystal. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. There's a lot of people showing up here at the 6 o'clock hour. If you're just tuning in, we've been starting at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, backing it up a little bit, which I think we're headed to the store after this. I'm not sure what's going to happen. If we are, I'm putting my head in a hat.
It does seem to help. There's still right now at the end of the show there are 96 people here, which our numbers when we were starting at 6, which was 9 p.m. Eastern,
it's growing.
It would drop off after about the second category, and by the end we'd be down about half the people.
Right. So we're still wrapping up here at the end of DANtics 2.0. So the time change does help a little bit. It'll take a little bit for you to reprogram your brain, but it'll be all good. Are you guys trying yesterday's dessert?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, Crystal, if you want to go cut a little piece, we can do that.
Regarding the Prime Minister, Adele says that the Deputy Prime Minister would take over temporarily, and then we'd have an election for the people to decide who takes charge. I still think
it should just be like the shark. Yeah, I still think it should be the shark. Crystal, can we put the leaders, can we put the winners back up on the screen for me, please? And then can we turn on the small leaderboard for game number 4? 4. I'll let that one.
Sure, let me do everything. Hold on.
Thanks, no problem. Let's see. Your score was 59. Nice, good score. Good score. Good score. I think. Yeah, I think I thought I had it on
You think
there.
you thought?
Yeah, because it's formatted a little bit weird today, and so I just didn't have it on there today. So it might start scrolling a little bit. You might be able to see what you got here on the last game. So congratulations to everybody. This was fun, guys, as always. It was. It was. I hope you enjoyed your Saturday with us. We'll be back again on Friday. Well, Crystal will be not baking something, but we'll be playing Pictionary. And then we'll be back on Saturday night where we're going to be playing... Oh, took a pick. Got Dan's good side. You need a... On Saturday, it'll be Hot Wheels night again. What do you guys want to do for Hot Wheels? Do you want to do Hot Wheels bowling? Or do you want to do... let's see. I can do Hot Wheels bowling, or I can do Rainbow Road, where we all race down Rainbow Road. I don't want it to get too boring for you guys, so we can do one of those. So we'll see what we're gonna do. But what do you guys think? So you guys think we should do Rainbow Road? Linda says Rainbow Road. Friday Pictionary. Yes, Friday only Pictionary, but this will be Saturday. Saturday we'll do we have one vote for Rainbow Road. We'll probably put a vote out for it. PJ with the super chat, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in Jersey. Yes, me, Cam, and Bella will be there. I'm actually going to Jersey next weekend to see Cam. Oh, that'll be fantastic. So you'll be close by there. I think I'm flying into New York, so I'll be there for the days. New York. I know, huh?
All right. So these are next day. It's a blondie, kind of like a brownie, but lighter. And it's Biscoff cookie butter.
Your hair looks cute today.
Thanks.
You're good. I was going to sit here and continue to eat it for a minute.
I'm not very impressed, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of bland.
I turned it up.
No. It's kind of bland. The cookie butter flavor doesn't come through. It's not bad. The texture's good. If I didn't know it was cookie butter, I don't think I could pick that out.
Is that better on the mic? Yeah, a little bit. The outside tastes good.
It's got good texture. It's got that flakiness on the top that the brownies get, like the crumbly crackle bit. But it doesn't taste like cookie butter. That flavor does not come through.
Dale wants to know what it needs.
More cookie butter? It's not bad. But again, if you didn't tell me it was cookie butter, would you know it was cookie butter?
No. It tastes butterscotchy.
Mildly butterscotchy. I'd rather have the butterscotch bars. Those were better.
So nobody says bowling. Everybody wants Rainbow Road. So we'll probably just do Rainbow Road, and we'll save bowling for the end of the month, so you guys can win that trophy back. I should probably turn me back down now.
Probably.
There you
Beer
go.
on Bug says maybe do a cookie butter drizzle too. Maybe like if I melted some of it and drizzled it over and then it would set again.
Mel's saying yes, the ice cream for sure.
It's got the brownie texture, so definitely it would go well.
Yeah, it's definitely ice creamable.
If you like blondies, Hannah, these are not bad. It's not a bad blondie, but I was hoping for a lot more cookie butter flavor. Adele says, so glad I was able to make that one. Seeing Dan trying to work out our slang was hilarious. I'm glad you appreciated it.
That was a lot of fun. I wish I could remember any of the words, you frog and toad. But I wish I could remember it. But that was a lot of fun. I like that. I like the weird stuff that's different. And then PJ, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see you, dude.
Sam hopes you're wearing pants by next Friday.
I just got to remember to put them on before I leave the house. How does Pictionary work? Oh my gosh. Wilhelmina, you'll just have to show up to see it. It'll be one big, like, whiteboard screen that we draw on.
We draw, you guess.
And you guess. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I like it.
F. Vance says, need sprinkles. Everything tastes better with sprinkles. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Butterscotch chips would be good, too, Dale. That would work. But I think that would make it lean more towards a butterscotch flavor. I want more cookie butter flavor. I think was it BRM Bug that said to drizzle it?
Yes.
That might be the best option.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to like melt the cookie butter, but I've got another half a jar of it, so I might have to do that.
Okay, I think that sounds good.
Wilton says, Dan.
Yes.
Now you have her digging through Hot Wheels at Walmart looking for good ones.
I know,
she didn't
right?
find anything.
Just be careful. I have a nice case on the wall now with some good Hot Wheels on there, but just be careful. You should start looking up those YouTube videos that shows everybody who's opened up this year's Hot Wheels so you can see what's out there. And then you can kind of like look for the ones that you like. So yes, it does get addicting really quick. Are you away in March or April? I'm away the beginning of March, the end of March, the beginning of May, and maybe Easter weekend. I'm not sure.
Like every other week?
Like every other week. So,
Yes.
yeah. So for a while.
Wilton suggested we find a recipe for cookie butter frosting for on top. That could work. BRM Bug suggesting a glaze with cookie butter icing. I might have to do something because these are kind of... It's not bad. It's just boring. It's just meh. Right. Wilhelmina wants to know, do you have to give money or can it be free? Everything we do is free. There is a free option for everything that we do. Super chatting, becoming a member, all of that is optional.
Yeah. Pictionary will be free. Can Mini Dan come back to Pictionary where I was on the screen? But I think we answered trivia during that time, right? Did we do Pictionary during that time where you were drawing and people were answering and I was on the screen?
No, people suggested things for me to draw.
Me in.
Like we drew you in a spaceship and stuff.
And then we were doing
did
trivia in the chat before DANtics 2.0 came along. So I don't know if I can make that gimmick work again. We'll have to see. It's on a Friday, so I might be able to make it happen.
Yeah.
What else is going on in the chat? I see lots of
Cyber Husky has a psychological block knowing we lose points for wrong answers. I can't make myself guess knowing I may lose a point if I'm wrong. A me problem for sure.
I love that.
Vance says he has the same problem.
I love that, and I can tell the difference right away. Even though it's just 1 point, I can tell the difference.
It's only
right
one.
Away. I want to make it like 5 or so. So then
no, I don't think that's fair.
It really just stumps everybody. Just trying to figure out when to send your spring care package.
April.
Like April, May, I think I'm open for right now. As I look at the calendar, it just keeps filling on in. So, but I appreciate it.
Yes.
I appreciate all your candy you sent us. We were sending out a box to Terry, and I might have slipped one of my candies in there.
I did grab a little bit of everything to send to Terry. I don't know if you're still listening, Terry,
Terry
but there's some Cadbury chocolate coming your way. She got a little spoiled when she was here for the boxes, so... Wilhelmina, no, we are not doing anything before Friday.
No.
Once again, you can check the community tab here on YouTube. It'll show you our calendar so you can see what we're doing. We usually do Friday and Saturday night shows, depending on our personal schedules and stuff. And we try to get at least one Wednesday night, just kind of depending on what's going on. It is on Valentine's Day this month. Our Mario Kart night is going to be on Valentine's Day because we have the Stream Smart stuff that we're doing going on the following week, and then Dan's leaving the week after that. So yeah, there's that was really the only time we could squeeze that in.
Yes, because I will be gone. We'll be at a show. So there you go. There you see it. Pictionary and Hot Wheels this weekend. Oatmeal muffins. Ooh, next Friday. That'll be good. And more DANtics.
They're going to be boring.
No show. And then that Hot Wheel on the 24th will probably be a Hot Wheels bowling.
Oh, yeah. The 23rd, we're going to see Long Beach Dub All-Stars with Nanda.
All right.
And Marco.
Yay.
Maple Bacon says, Dan, you mentioned at the top of the show you're traveling a lot in the next while. Where are you going in Canada, eh?
Okay, I'll explain to you in a minute. Could you make Wilton a mod real quick? If anybody is bored with Dan and Crystal when aren't live...
Not with Dan and Crystal, when Dan and Crystal aren't live.
Same thing. We usually go live every Tuesday. Yeah, you should follow Wilton. Wilton makes videos like every day. So if you're not following Wilton, you should be, because she makes videos like Jess does, like just like pumping them out. And then she's
Wilton,
live
go
like
ahead
once a week.
and throw a link in the chat to your
so
channel.
I made you a mod so you can throw your link in the chat. So you throw the link in the chat while Crystal was asking me something. What were you asking me?
Maple Bacon wants to know where you're going in Canada.
So in Canada it would be Toronto, and then I'm going to Vancouver, that little islandy thing there for the Vancouver Pet Expo, I think, in Canada. And then I don't know where I'm going to Jersey, wherever wherever the trash barges are. I don't know much about Jersey. And then I don't know where I'm going in Virginia. I just realized that it was not above by Connecticut, that it's down below. So I am not a geography map. I am no...
Edison, New Jersey, and Victoria, BC. Thank you, Jess. So Dan's not good with details.
Victoria, Canada, yes. Edison, New Jersey.
And Chantilly, Virginia. Like Chantilly lace?
Chantilly, Virginia. There you go. There you go. So there's where I'm going to go on a short thing. I don't know if I'm going to be in Toronto or not. Details have not been worked out with that. So there you go. There's our thing. We can take that off the screen again. Thank you so much. And before we leave, one more time, can we bring up the plushies? If you have not gotten your plushies, get your plushies. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. They're right here. They're right here. They're going to be around for like a month, not a day after. So get them now or forever shut up.
Be nice. Okay, so just a reminder, again, you can check out our calendar on the community tab right here on this YouTube page you are on right now at this very moment. Or if you haven't already, head over to Facebook and join our RFS Family Facebook page. And that's where you can find our calendar posted every month. It'll be pinned to the top, and lots of other discussion. People tend to post like whatever we discuss in the show.
Yes.
People will go post things afterwards. There's lots of discussion going on there. I'm going to start working on some discussion type posts for you guys, just to kind of we all like to talk to each other, and when we aren't live, there's not a lot of interaction there. So we'll start.
We could do that on the Facebook. I know there's a lot of people in there, so we can bring a little bit of more chatting here. Can you go to a Vancouver Canucks game in Canada? I mean, I would if like there was a like game and stuff. Probably not because it's such a tight fit. But if Vancouver was playing when we were there, heck yeah. Hockey should be like May, so hockey's going to be into the playoffs and stuff. So no, there should not be any hockey by that time for me. There, sorry.
Dan, Sam wants to know where can I get an Oakley plushie?
You go to this time machine.
She's messing with you,
and then you go back in time to 88 miles an hour to when. To when it was there. Dan is cranky tonight. I am not cranky tonight at all, Marco. No. I am just being passive aggressive.
Because these are limited time, limited edition plushies, and people always ask after they're done.
The day after the run. And like in every one of Jess's videos that I edit, like this will pop up on the screen, and there's links, and Jess will have them in their hand. And I'm not doo-dooing on the audience, but I am. But they'll still be like, what?
Lots of people, I'm sure, like, oh, I'll get it on my next paycheck, or I'm saving up for it, or whatever, and don't realize the end date.
Oh, no, people are like, what did you do that? So,
then I can't help those people.
Uh-huh.
F. Anth wants to know, do you ever keep reading the chat after the stream stops?
It just depends on, because sometimes it'll cut it off and stuff like that. And not the hardcore audience. They got theirs ordered. You should have heard it earlier, Jess. When I was here, I was like, does anybody not know about this? And not one person said...
like 15 people were like, I already ordered mine.
Yeah, not one person in here said they didn't know what was going on. So this is mostly just like for funnies.
Yes.
I will read it until it shuts off, until like I'm doing my thing. I will stay like 10 minutes after Jess's stream ends, because that's when all the cranky people that didn't get talked to say like unsavory things, and I start blocking. But a lot of the times it just like it'll like shut itself off after a minute.
Yes, and you end the stream, so it like ends, and then we shut
weird.
everything down.
It's weird. It takes a little. Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, I do see. We see everything. We see everything.
Dan, Cyberhusky says she made an Instagram for her jewelry. She's not ready to sell online yet. Has too much to do with cleaning out her mother-in-law's house. Baby steps. Maybe by summer I'll be ready for online sales. Make sure you let us know. I'm sure people will be willing to support you, because so many people have loved what they've seen that you've done.
And I think you're probably already all over Etsy, but oh my gosh, I love Etsy. Like
Dan, who's just discovered Etsy.
Well, you know what I like? I like that the people that aren't in life for tech, like just the average person,
the moms.
The moms.
It has changed a lot over the years, as things like the Cricut machine that has allowed them to make stickers and iron-ons and things like that. Right. It has changed quite a bit.
But they know how to like shop on there and stuff. So I've been getting like every couple of days, I'm still getting like keychain sales and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. We got some other stuff on there. We got those pet food bowls and stuff. I was going to get it all ready to go before I pushed it. But my point was if Cyberhusky, you should put yourself on that Etsy if you haven't already.
She says she's not ready for online sales yet.
No, but when you do, you should, because a lot of people can... your demographic of people that like your stuff are very Etsy literate.
Yes.
I've noticed through selling my stuff that ecosystems on there is easy for people to buy into. And I've sold more of my stuff on there than I have doing anything else.
Yes.
You know.
And if you guys have not seen it, we do have our cat food bowl stands. I should say pet food bowls, but they are quite small. So small dogs and cats.
Yeah.
The bowl stands are there. You can order them with or without the bowl. It is made for a specific type of bowl, size of bowl. Those dimensions are up there. Or you can just order it with the bowl for a couple bucks more. Blake 3D prints them. You can customize them with your pet's name, and we will ship them out to you. I think there's about a week lead time on that, since Blake's only here every other week.
Yes.
But
I put like a week lead time.
It does help your animals with their body positioning while they're eating. It can eliminate the
my cats like
regurgitation.
Yeah. I do get them customized with the names and stuff. I'll have a proper post and stuff for that next time.
Yeah, it's been posted here and there, but it is on Etsy. What else is going on?
9 Eastern is the Eastern time for Pictionary.
Yes, Friday and Wednesday shows are always at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, because I have a day job, and Saturday shows are at 4 now. Marco says you're not allowed to be cranky Dan at the concert. Don't worry, Marco. I'll buy my girlfriend a beer.
I will. I'm quiet. Or if Crystal gets me a beer, then like I'm loosey goosey Dan.
Thank you, Brittany, for posting.
And I'm
link.
not crap. I'm happy Dan. Look, I don't even have any pants on, bro. Like, how could you be sad when it's like you have no pants on, right?
It depends on what's happening with no pants on. If I'm in the snow with no pants on, I'm going to be quite crabby.
There you go. All right, Crystal, let's wrap this up.
Let's do it.
Let's wrap this up. I want to eat some food and go to the store and watch people not pass each other on NASCAR.
Fair enough.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you every week. We love what you do. Let's throw those members up there as we leave here because you have octopus arms. There you go. Thank you, everybody, for keeping this going. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out at DANtics. Crystal, thank you so much for all the hard work and hours. Every night you sit on the couch for hours doing trivia, and I'm like, are you sure you want to do this? We could just use a remix stuff. You're like spending a lot of hours doing this. So
we're not here to ask the same questions every week, Dan.
That's fair. Thank you for all your hard work. So everybody have a good night. We'll see you again on Friday. Go watch Jess's videos. Go watch Jess's videos. Keep it going. Yes.
Go watch our old videos. If you're a member, go check out stuff on there if you haven't seen it.
340 vlogs of our life. Go watch us.
There's lots of stuff on this channel.
Lots of stuff.
You can go see when Blake was a small child,
I know,
and we were much younger and thinner.
All right, bye everybody. Love you guys.
Bye guys. Have a great weekend.